Happy Thursday to all of you cowgirls, cowboys, cowpokes out there as we prepare to do some dailies and sales. Still working on Outlaw Pass 4, doing Reddit Online on the PC. Master Chef Signet the Drunker, howdy. How are you all doing today? Hope everyone is well, and it is cloudy. It's not really cold at the moment. It's kind of meh outside. It's been kind of a meh week. See, John Law's here. What's up, John? Hope you're doing well. So today, as usual, we're going to be on PC today and tomorrow. But next week, I think we're going to start changing things up a bit. So this will probably be the last Thursday for a while we do a Red Dead Online PC stream, because next week I have other plans. That's where I will just leave it for now. But going into February, I am thinking about bringing back my, my retired, short-lived GBcast series. So that might be coming back in February. Basically, it's a live stream. It's me just sitting around, hanging out with you, maybe reading over some news wires and seeing your reaction, my reaction to things we read, whether it's video games, comics, TV shows, movies, etc. So the GBcast could be returning in February. Whether or not it's going to end up being on Thursdays or a night stream remains to be seen. I'm still pondering where I want to put the GBcast going forward. And occasionally, I also plan on having guests on the GBcast. I don't have like a ton of guests. You know, some podcasts will get like a whole bunch of people on, like a half a dozen people. I don't ever want to do that. I would like to maybe limit it to like 3 or 4 people at the most, max. Because more people means less time for everybody to talk, you know, less time for people to talk. And I always found that to be annoying. And I think that 4 should be like the max, like 4 or less. Let's see, R. Popolano. Hello, R. Popolano. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see, John Law, all good. Shitty weeks in Spain, rainy. I heard something happened in Madrid. Didn't something really bad happen in Madrid? I meant to look into that, but anyways, so yeah, it's been one of those weeks. Anyways, hopefully the rest of the weekend will go a little bit better for you and me. I do appreciate all of you being here. I also am grateful to my viewers, subscribers, fans, lurkers for helping get the channel over 4 million lifetime views. Golf clap. I did do a video about that. If you want to go check it out later, feel free and do so. We also go over some numbers regarding some of my more popular videos on the channel, view-wise, and the state of the channel 2021. We'll also discuss a little bit about bringing back the GBcast. So be sure and check it out. Along with my other Red Dead Online content. On Tuesdays, we do the Newswire video. And on Monday, we did, the Prospector Ideas video. So definitely some content on the channel. If anybody is new, feel free and check it out. You're welcome to subscribe. And thank you as well to our Super Chat heroes for January 2021 with their warm, hot, piping slices of cornbread. And our members, including my very good friend Azralynn. She streams over on Twitch. Carrick at ACG, he is one of the best reviewers on YouTube when it comes to video games. I used to be a co-host on his international podcast series, and so that's where I guess you could say I get my my live stream podcast experience. So anyways, check out Carrick's channel if you're looking for a place to go that does a really good job at reviewing video games. He's one of the best out there. Other members include Rain, Mike Lambert, AJAX Delta, along with our elite members, UG Outlaw, Belfast Gamer, Will, along with MeltNet, and honorable mentions to our junior members, ToykoTent, Dirty GECKO, Darth Vader, Conor, DeForest Smith, MatterWolf, Huttch Plays, another good friend of mine. He streams over on Twitch. And finally, Tommy Angelo Jr. Junior members, elite members, and January 2021 Super Chat heroes going above and beyond for the GeauxBurns Nation. All right, so time to chill, time to do dailies, grind Outlaw Pass 4. Eventually, I'll have it maxed out on the PC. Yes, so I got it maxed out on PS4. I almost got it maxed out on Xbox now, and I still got a ways to go for PC. But anyways, chill stream today. Whatever's on your mind, feel free and throw it in the chat. We can talk about whatever, within reason, of course, obviously. So yeah, U.S. new president. Yay. I really wasn't a fan of, our top two options, as I've mentioned before. So it's like, I just don't see the excitement here. Like, come on. I would like very much for us to actually, in the future, get a presidential candidate that I could generally be excited about and be like, yeah, that's who I think would be the best choice for president, instead of grumpy old men 3. El Davo, good day to you, El Davo. Hope you are well, sir. Thank you for being here. We're just getting started. And some of you are probably wondering, well, GB, why did you start early? Reasons, I just felt like it. I was sitting here like 5-6 minutes till noon, my time, noon central. And I just said, let's just hit the button. Push the button. Let's get this show underway. By the way, let me know, chat, if the audio sounds good. Last week's streams were a disaster because we had audio issues, and I have endeavored to try to make sure that both the mic audio and the game audio are good, are mixing well. If you can barely hear me, tell me, please. I want to know. I'm not going to get mad at you. I'm not going to get salty. I generally want you to know and tell me how the audio is. If it's too low, I can raise the volume. If it's too high, maybe I'll lower it. I don't know. But anyways. See, John Law says, oldest one you ever had, maybe he'll be chilled. I don't know. We'll see, John Law. I'm sorry. I think that when it comes to elected officials, I'm not trying to be ageist here, but I think there needs to be a certain age when they just retire. Because a lot of them are really out of touch. And I'm going after both sides here. I don't play favorites. I'm equal opportunity. Let's see, Mario. What's up, Mario? At least you won't be worried. Oh, don't, Mario. Don't you dare say that, Mario. Don't you dare. Never, ever say it can't be any worse. Please never say that. Okay? I've learned that lesson in my life. Never say, well, it can't be any worse, right? Yeah. Long dramatic pause. But hello, Mario. Let's see, Java. Hello, Java. You married? Not at the moment, Java. I do have a girlfriend, but still single wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. I am involved in a long-distance relationship at the moment. There you go. I have yet to be married. I guess the problem is I've seen so many people that have gotten married to the wrong person and it doesn't work out for them. And it is better to be single than end up in a miserable marriage. If I ever do get married, I want to make sure it's with the right person. Yeah, Eldavo. Yeah, Biden is pretty old. I mean, so is Trump. Amit, what's up, Amit? How's it going? And PC always feels low. Okay. Let's see. You think it's good, Pastel? Thank you, Pastel. There's Huttch. Howdy, Huttch. How you doing today? All right, so hopefully the audio on both ends are fine. Hopefully we won't have a repeat of last week. I think it was OBS's fault because there was an OBS update that I did last week, and I think that it screwed up my audio settings. Thank you, OBS. Much appreciated. All right, so we're on PC today. Let's have a look at the dailies. Mafioso, what's up, Mafioso? Let's see, I feel like Gus should get more clothing from story mode. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't just simply copy-pasted over a lot of the clothing items that the Trapper has for Arthur and just give them to Gus for the players to craft and purchase, that would make a lot of sense, Mafia. So I think that's a good idea. Mario says the right or the rich person. Mario, I don't know where we're going with that. Anyways, general. We gotta go swimming. Gotta wear a mask. I think it's important to wear a mask because you never know. Social distancing and all that stuff. Strawberry. Gotta go tumbleweed. Gotta go get some toads. So we can go tumbleweed. We can go strawberry. We can knock those out really, really quick. You know what's ironic? The irony is if you wear a mask in tumbleweed or any place with people, they get mad at you. And you get in trouble for aggroing, like the sheriff's deputies at tumbleweed, and then they attack you for no damn reason. All right, where's my wardrobe? Einstein, you're literally like right in front of my wardrobe, where I could just do the wardrobe thing. Doggo, damn dog. All right, so we need to wear a mask. I'm not gonna wear it permanently. Here's the new one. There. Yay. I'm not wearing this to freaking tumbleweed. I know what happens. It doesn't end well. Believe me, that's something I always dread whenever I'm on PS4 with Wolfus, because he wears one of the wolves. Plus, I have a bandana that covers his face to give it more of like a, wolf persona. And unfortunately, whenever I go into certain areas like Saint Denis and Tumbleweed, the law enforcement don't seem to like it very much. Can't imagine why. Alright, let's put back on the hat. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so there we go. So what is everyone up to today? What do you all got going on? Anything fun? You know what I did not do? I looked at the general dailies. I didn't look at the other dailies. Okay, so New Hanover. Okay. I think I'm still working on... I'm working on the maxing out the bounty hunter to 30 for Emmett. So I think we might be able to do that maybe today or tomorrow. I think we're at... What was it, 26 or 27, I think? So there's some carcasses to crypts. Some collector ones. We got some moonshiner ones. Got some... Oh. I wonder... I wonder if I'll get sprayed by Harriet. Should we go try it? Smag! Hey, Smag, how you been? Good to see you. You like my tweaker shelter? Oh, yeah, I just change the camp themes whenever there's a daily, and I just don't bother changing it back because I don't really care. Well, rank 52. We're only 48 ranks away from maxing it out. Fortunately, I got time to get it done before the deadline. Gary, hey, Gary, trying to grind the deluxe so you can get the deluxo. Yeah, I like the Deluxo because I'm a Back to the Future fan. See, Huttch says, oh, damn, they do have the hat with the... Yeah, that was a previous Outlaw Pass, I think, Huttch, so I don't think you can get it anymore, sadly. Was it Outlaw Pass 3? I think it was Outlaw Pass 3. Anyways, let's see if I have any blending tonics. I know I get them occasionally as... Oh, I do have some. So this is the only reason why I use these. Is for a daily, and sometimes you get them as a reward or some nonsense, so I just hold on to them. I'm like, you know what, eventually there's going to be a daily that involves using them, and I can just use it to grab me some XP and some nuggets. There we go, 10 nuggets in my pocket. Alright, let's try to get sprayed. What do you think? Predictions now. Will Emmett get sprayed or not get sprayed by Harriet? What do y'all think? Yes, no? Is it gonna happen? Or is she gonna be kind to us and nice today? I haven't, for the record, I haven't killed any animals right now. We're literally just galloping over to her little tent. Seems like she's in a good mood. But okay, she's in a good mood, so that's a positive. I'm glad somebody's in a good mood today. It could be a trick, though. I think it's a trap. It's a trap! She's tricking us because she wants to spray us. Oh, damn it! I don't have 3. I don't have 5. I got 3. I gotta go train some more animals. Yeah, it was a lot of risk. The greater risk is being sprayed by you. Huttch says, I like the Deluxe because it helps me get around the map. Yeah, it's not as fast as the broomstick, but I hate the broomstick, so I'd rather use the Deluxo. I can't stand the broomstick. Let's see, Pastel, she always sprays you whenever... Yeah, she has a habit of doing that. Depends on her mood, right? Whenever she's in a mood, she'll spray you, even if you're completely innocent. Sapphire, she's going to spray you because she's cray-cray. Well, that's the thing about when someone's cray-cray, you never know what they're going to do. Sometimes they're nice to you. They'll be like extremely nice to you one moment, and then they flip on a dime. Like, quick case in point, you know, Joker in a lot of the comics, you know, he's completely nice to one person, right? And then all of a sudden he's a complete psychopath to somebody else. You never know what you're going to get from Joker. And the same thing applies to Harriet. You never know what you're going to get from her. All right, so we need at least 2 more animals to sedate. We'll just do that real quick. All right, let's see. Problem is we're going slow because we're by the damn camp. It's in a convenient spot. Oh, goody, a player bounty. Yay. No, I don't care. I just want to sedate animals. Leave me alone. Oh, there's a wabbit. All right. It's just so dumb, the prestigious bounty, right? With the regular bounty, it's player bounties that are $20 or higher, right? But with the prestigious bounty, when you get the prestigious bounty, then it shows you lower bounties. Does that make sense to any of you? Like, if you became a better bounty hunter, right? You became better, right? Working your way up, right? From like the lower tier bounties as a starter bounty to more difficult bounties that pay better. It just feels like Rockstar reversed the script on that. Huttch, we still don't know what she sprays us with. Is it LCD? Is it skunk? Is it some sort of weird scientific contraction that she made? We have no idea. All we know is that the side effects are rather painful and cause some sort of psycho episode. And leaves us somewhere, I don't know. It's very strange. Panos, hey Panos, how's it going? Yeah, I got my Cobra Kai shirt on today. I just opened the dryer and it's like whatever I can grab. And I did do some laundry last night because my dirty clothes were piled up. I'm like, damn it. I need to wash and dry some clothes, I guess. So I did that last night. Haven't noticed larger lobbies again. This lobby, I mean, I think my lobbies, whether it's on like PC or Xbox or PS4, usually they're about this size. Like some people end up having like 15 plus player lobbies, but I've noticed, John Law, that my lobbies are usually not that big for some reason. And to be honest, I'm not complaining because one of my theories, and I think it's something a lot of us agree with, is that when there's too many people in a lobby, that's what tends to cause issues. Less people, the better. So I feel like right now, with the amount of people that are in this lobby, I feel like it's probably close to the limit that this lobby can withstand before issues start to transpire. But yeah, I do love Cobra Kai. So I decided to buy some shirts. I needed some shirts anyways because I have this habit of wearing shirts out. And there's quite a few shirts that have got some holes in them. Seen better days, and I decided to officially retire them. Throw them away. And so I needed some new shirts. So I decided after watching season 3 of Cobra Kai, I'd go and buy me some Cobra Kai shirts. Well, of the 3 main dojos, like Cobra Kai and... Miyagi-Do, and a third shirt that's kind of spoilery that you've seen me wear at least twice now. I think twice. Alright. Now, I'm trying to find something easier to... Wait. No, I've tranked a rabbit and a skunk. I got to. I've got 5... that means if I turn those into Harriet... Okay, there we go. Problem solved. In other words, we can... go sell these 2 samples to Harriet. We can get that daily done. Then we're going to fast travel to Tumbleweed. And then we'll fast travel to Strawberry. Then we'll knock out 2 more dailies. So that's a good plan to live. Alright. I don't know why, but my throat has been feeling itchy today. It's not a good sign. I was hanging out with a friend last night. So, like, he says he doesn't have the bug, my friend. He even got the vaccine. I mean, he hasn't died yet, so I guess that's a good thing. So, I mean, it's always possible that even if he doesn't have the bug, like, he could have something else, like I have no idea. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. I did go out to eat with another friend for lunch yesterday, so I hope it's nothing. I hope it's just my voice, just, ugh. It's probably just cat hair, because you know how cats are and their hair gets everywhere. That's probably what it is. Man Bear Pig, what's up, Man Bear Pig? I mean, worst case, I'll go grab me a Ricola in a moment. I'm sure I'll be fine. Famous last words, right? Alright, so that should take care of that daily. You have 26 in your lobby? See, that's way too many in my opinion, John Law. I feel like past 15 players, that's when you start to see issues in the game. Manir, what's up, Manir? Like, Manir, I'm trying to be nice, because I'm generally a nice guy. But I've asked you, please don't DM me unless it's an emergency or if you have a question. I realize you get nervous talking in Discord, but that's where I prefer to interact with people, either in Discord or here on the live chat. And look, you don't have to be nervous. We have a cool Discord community, and by the way, all of you are welcome to join our Discord community. We do have a policy of being civil with each other, even if you happen to disagree on subjects. So there's nothing to fear by interacting in all of our rooms in Discord. Just make sure you interact in the correct room. And yes, if you interact with me in our Discord, I will interact back. But I prefer, for personal reasons, to have that out in the open, any interactions. There's just some things I don't really like doing in private because of the council culture that we happen to live in. So, like, anything I say to somebody, I prefer it to be out in public so that everybody else can see what I say to a viewer and subscriber. That way, you know, nothing can be misinterpreted. You know? Ruben, what's up, Ruben? See, they upped the number of players to 25. My lobby's still pretty low, though, Ruben. See, so mine's about average, but I guess I'll find out whenever I hop on PS4 and Xbox. I wasn't on last night. I was just busy yesterday. John Law says, I can't get less a day, even swapping rooms. Okay, well, that sucks. Yeah, my PS4 Potato is officially retired, John Law. That's why I'm patiently waiting to eventually get my grubby little hands on the PS5. Okay, time to do some fast travel. First we go to Tumbleweed, and then we'll go to Strawberry. $3! By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, a like would be greatly appreciated. And let me know what everyone is up to today. Hope you all are okay, doing well. By the way, thoughts with Hikari? I did not I took the mask off. What is this? I took the stupid mask off after I did the daily. What is this nonsense game? What the? I don't even know anymore. No. Damn it. I didn't want John's hat. That'll work. Like, I took the mask off, didn't I? Didn't I take the mask off while we were sedating? I briefly wore it. Let's see, Jonathan. What's up, Jonathan? How's it going? Give me a moment. Hit the mic. See, Jesse. What's up, Jesse? How's it going? I guess one of my mods is lurking because somebody approved that comment. Thanks, mod. A mysterious mod. Lurking in the shadows. Ruben says the game's broken as hell. Invisible trains, flying horses again? Really? That's actually happening, Ruben? Are you sure it's not your Xbox that's causing it? I need some guns cleaned and some bullets. I may already have enough bullets, though. But it never hurts to go double check, right? John Lowe says, I know I had 3 of them. I just hope that the last one lasts until the PS5. Yeah. Oh, hey, Kari. How's it going? Good to see you. Our newest mod, good friend of mine, Kari. He's been around and on the channel for quite a while. And I was looking for a new mod. And so I had an epiphany the other day. And I thought, hey, here's Kari. He's been around for a while. He's a friend of mine. I trust him to be a mod with the power. I'm sure I'll never regret that decision. Just kidding, Kari. But thanks, Kari, for becoming our newest mod. And I do appreciate all my mods like Erica, Tank Engine Jr., along with Riley, Sedan, and who else? Oh yeah, Red's also technically a mod. But most of the time, my mods, fortunately, aren't really required because you all seem to behave yourselves. Even if you do get a little silly sometimes, but that's okay. We all get a little silly. Okay, Ruben, I'll check it out later. Alright, so is there any collectibles over here? Oh, there is, over there by the cemetery. Nice. You're welcome, Jesse. Hope you are doing well along with everybody else on this Thursday. See Seth King. What's up, Seth? How's it going? I'm just running around being a fool, as usual. I have no idea why the game put the mask back on, because I literally took it off. Alright, so I think Ruben just sent it to me, but I'm not on Xbox right now. I have the Xbox app, but I don't think it works. Like, I don't think it works that way with the stupid app. But I'll next time on Xbox Live, I will check it out, Ruben. I promise. Okay, so we fast traveled to Tumbleweed. Now we are going to fast travel to Strawberry. Of course that would happen. The horse can't just stop in front of a big pile of rocks, can it? No, it can't. I mean, are our horses blind? Do they just have terrible eyesight and terrible senses? Off to Strawberry we go. But hello, Jonathan. I did say hello to you. Hello, Jonathan. And hello, John Law. And hello, everybody. What are y'all doing today? What do y'all got going on? Alright, so we're now in Strawberry. I'm so happy to be here. Will's here. Good morning, Will. How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. They have never fixed the butcher voice issue. So if you encounter, like for example, the tumbleweed butcher, right? Like after you walk by one of the butchers, whether it's the tumbleweed butcher or somebody else, then all the other butchers will have the same damn game. They'll have the same damn voice. Don't point the gun at him. Stop it, Emmett. Calm down. Chill, brah. Emmett's just having issues today. Well, that's fine, Manir. No worries. Emmett we just change up Emmett's threads every now and then. You know, sometimes I just feel like putting something different on Emmett. It happens. Okay, so we got some largemouth. We got some rock bass. I think I'll sell the largemouth. I usually like to hold on to like some fish. So I'll hold on to these pickerels. And then I'll sell these rock bass. Because whenever I need flaky fish, I always like to have 3 fish available. So I got some pickerels. What else we got? Okay, we'll sell these chain pickerels. Alright, what else? We're definitely going to sell the bluegill. Because we're maxed out on bluegill. Alright. Let's see. I think that's everything I wanted to sell while I was here. See, John Law says going to carry on to the Expanse tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I think the new episode's up this week. I haven't watched it yet. I'll probably, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow night. I'll see what happens. Tumbleweed Butcher sounds like Danny Glover to you. Yeah, obviously an African-American gentleman. This guy clearly is not, and yet he sounds like one. Good job, game. Well done. Okay, so where do we go next? But that, for the record, that issue has been in the game since the beta, and Rockstar's never fixed it. Like all the other issues. It's one of those things that just makes you laugh. It's not a game-breaking issue. It's not really a big deal. It's just stupid. Like, Rockstar can't even fix that. Like, how hard is it to fix that little issue? I guess it's harder than we think because they never bothered fixing it. It's like with the fake pelts that'll glitch on the back of your horse, or your horse is having the piggy tail, or the mane going bald on your horse. It's like that. What's up, Darian? How's it going? Hope you're doing well on this Thursday. Wow, you're just getting started. Do you like it so far, John Law? What's your thoughts about... I mean, it's a slow burn, but it's definitely worth it because there's a lot of character development and world building going on. But it's a really good show. Well, Manir, I mean, you don't have to worry about saying anything the wrong way. I mean, it's just that I kind of value my own privacy, and I prefer, unless it's like an emergency or a sensitive question or something, that's where I reserve the DMs for viewers and subscribers. But other than that, I prefer to interact with you all publicly, whether it's the live chat or the comment section or the socials like Discord, for example. And we have a very good Discord community, so I know you're a little nervous about that, Manir, but there's no need to be nervous because people are generally pretty friendly in the Discord. Gerald's here. What's up, Gerald? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. See, Huttch says, I just started The Expanse 2. Interesting premise. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far, Huttch. It's a great show. Rob's here. Afternoon, Rob. How's it going? Okay, see, I think I was going to go to the stable and replace this horse with another one. I think I will. I don't know if have I maxed out the Buckskin Super Mustang. Since I have that as the thumbnail right now, I might as well, right? I just did it because I need an image for my thumb. And I remembered I took it last week. And I'm like, well, I'll just use that today. Yep. Why not? Alright, so we need info. Is it a rank 4 now? I think it is bonding level 4. Okay. Are all my horses bonding level 4? Alright, so the albino's not at level 4 yet, but I don't care. So I'm just gonna use the buckskin because it's in the thumbnail. Tomorrow maybe I'll go back to the albino. Alright. There we go. Besides, I really do like the Super Mustangs. And for the record, Manir, we do have a music room you can post your music in. So just as long as you post in the correct room in Discord, that's fine. Darian says, have you heard of the actor Frank Grillo? What's some of the stuff he's been in? He could have been the perfect Punisher. Yeah, but I like John Bernthal. So that's his name, right? I think he's great as Punisher. Of course, I hear they're now going to retire Punisher. Oh, we can't be offended nowadays. Oh no, we can't have that. Can't have the Punisher anymore. It's a fictional character, for crying out loud. But whatever. Can't believe they're even considering retiring him. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to go to the wilderness camp because we have to. That's another daily. So, as anybody that is a fan of Punisher knows that he only quote unquote punishes bad people. I mean, is he an anti-hero? Yeah. He's not exactly like Daredevil or Spider-Man. But so what? It's fiction. It's not real. Well, Manir, I mean, I get it, but at the end of the day, it's as long as you're cool, you know, you don't have anything to worry about. He was in the Captain America Winter Soldier movie. I have watched that, but I don't remember what character he played, Darian. So I don't... Was it a lesser-known character? I honestly don't know. But I don't know. I feel like if they were to keep doing... Like, if they were to somehow bring Punisher into the MCU, they should consider bringing back John Berthenol. I thought he did a great job. S.C. Huttch, I agree that they can't cancel Punisher and not Wolverine. Exactly, because they both are brutal. It's just... I'm so tired of people getting so sensitive about things. Like, seriously. See, John Law says, have you ever seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I have been meaning to, John Law. I just haven't gotten around to it. I do like Quentin Tarantino. But I heard it was really good. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it and Brad Pitt. And who else is in it? I forgot. Like somebody else is in it. MeltNet, what's up, MeltNet? How you doing today? Hope you are well, along with everybody else. Oh, he played Crossbones. Okay, Darian. Okay. I don't know. I feel like the problem though is that since people would recognize him, Darian, as Crossbones, it wouldn't work so well with him being Punisher, and the fact that there's already an actor that's great as Punisher, I don't see the point in recasting him. Just like I don't see the point in recasting Daredevil with anyone other than Charlie Cox or anyone else as Kingpin. The actor that played Kingpin is awesome. So if they ever bring back Kingpin, it should be the same actor. At least that's my opinion. Yeah, but I know my opinion doesn't really matter, but that's okay. I still have an opinion. But I think they are even the rumor is they're bringing back Charlie Cox, right, for the next Spider-Man movie. It's gonna be kind of like a multiverse thing, and then they'll have him there. They'll have apparently they're bringing back all three movie Spider-Mans. Apparently, that's the rumor. Don't know if it's true or not. Darian, I wish Brad Pitt would have played Cable. See, Huttch. What was the actor that was in Avatar? The main bad guy in Avatar. I never watched Avatar, by the way, but the actor, I like the actor. I've seen him in some stuff. I'm trying to remember what his name is, but he really wanted to be Cable. Like he was really campaigning to try to be Cable, but I guess in the end, like there may have been like a scheduling conflict, or they just thought that he wasn't right for the role of Cable. Yeah, then right. Yeah, that's. I mean, the thing is, like, with I mean, Josh Brolin was okay as Cable, but the fact is, people associate Josh Brolin now with Thanos, even though he obviously is CGI'd. There's a bit of a difference, but ToykoTent, what's up, ToykoTent? Hey, GB and chat, another live stream on another lunch break. I hope you're having a good lunch break today, Tokyo. Oh yeah, Manir, I know it's your birthday, and I hope you have a very happy birthday whenever Valentine's arrives. But the schedule will not change for that. Sorry. If anything, I may be playing a completely different game by then. I don't know. Or I'll just get to the point where I'm just sitting around just doing GB casts all the time, right? It'll just be every day a GB cast. No, I won't do that. At least once a week I may. Starting in probably February, I'll bring it back. No, it wasn't Sam Worthington. Sam Worthington wasn't the antagonist. It was the other dude. forget his name. Seth King says Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a good movie. Yeah, Margaret Robbie. That's who I was thinking. No power cuts today. Well, that's good, Manir. I'm glad to hear it. Once Upon a Time in America is a great mafia movie. Yeah, I know Mario, but we're talking about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. See, John Law, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, and Jude Law. Yeah. You're not related to Jude Law? Come on, John Law. Why not? You don't want to be related to Jude Law? Okay. Dark MatterWolf. What's up, Dark MatterWolf? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so what other dailies can we do? Oh, we had to go swimming. Oh, boy. Also need some toads. And another tarot card. Okay. So, let's go for a little swim, shall we? What could possibly go wrong? I mean, if you're John Marston, well, yeah. Damn it. Who put that rock there? Alright, so we're going to be changing things starting next week. I think what we're going to do Thursday, because I'm going to start doing like at the end of the month, depending on how popular it is. I think I'm going to save my end of the months for my fundraiser streams for World Central Kitchen, or maybe in the future I'll pick out a different organization. But for now, I'm happy with supporting World Central Kitchen because they do good work. So I think on the 31st, which is a Sunday, that's going to be our fundraiser stream. But on, which means the Xbox stream, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, will be moved to a week today. So a week from today will be on Xbox. And the 31st, the final day of January 2021, will be our fundraiser stream for World Central Kitchen. What do y'all think? Do y'all want me to do more Red Dead Redemption 2 post-epilogue, or do you guys want me to play something else? I was kind of thinking about doing like a Red Dead Revolver fundraiser stream. And we just play a little bit of Red Dead Revolver and just see how far I can get and how salty I get. See, Manir, you like Chris Pratt and Mark Wahlberg? Nice, nice. I guess I have a lot of actors I like. I do like Johnny Depp. I do like Clint Eastwood. Who else do I like? There's quite a few I really do enjoy. Trying to find this collectible. Oh, where is the collectible? I see Darian Leonardo DiCaprio was in talks to play Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't see him becoming Spider-Man. I think they're gonna stick with Tom Holland. Most likely. There we go. That's where I put this collectible. Okay. Nice. So we got another arrowhead. So we need to go for a little swim. Rob, I tried to do fun fact. The summer leading up to the launch of Red Dead Redemption 2, I had actually planned to stream some other Western games. And Gun was going to be one of them. I purchased Gun on Steam. And for some reason, I had a difficult time trying to get Gun to work properly. Like the controls, like with my... the controller, it would not work properly. It was just causing issues, and I spent a quick minute trying to get it to work, and eventually I just gave up, and I actually got a refund for Gun. So I never got around to doing that. I canceled that plan. Another game I was going to play was an older game by LucasArts called Outlaws. LucasArts was once you could say the publisher-developer wing of Lucasfilm. Now they've brought back a new publishing development wing called Lucasfilm Games, but it used to be, well, originally it was Lucas. The original one was Lucasfilm Games. Then they changed it to LucasArts in the 90s. And then it got shut down when Disney bought it. And now Lucasfilms has brought back the third incarnation known as Lucasfilm Games, yes. However, a lot of the games they published and developed were Star Wars focused, obviously, and some Indiana Jones, Monkey Island, Sam & Max. One of the other games I thoroughly enjoyed playing was Outlaws, which was basically like a, you could say it was kind of like a Wolfenstein, Doom, Dark Forces, Wild West shooter style game. And I was going to stream that. And I could never get it to work properly with OBS. I had to purchase it through GOG, and I guess for some reason it just wasn't, like whenever I was doing like test recordings, it was really, really wonky. It would record the audio of the game, but like it was not doing the video properly. So I had to eventually abandon that idea as well. So yeah, 2 Western games I was planning on playing in 2016 leading up to the launch of Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, 2018. I meant 2018, not 2016. The years fly by so fast that they all get jumbled together. So I meant 2018 for anyone wondering. It wasn't 2016, it was 2018. My bad. Okay, so I got the 3rd tarot card. So I got that daily done. Now we can go for a little swim. Huttch Play says, I had that with the original Assassin's Creed on Steam. Eventually I figured out how they... Okay. Yeah, I hate it when that happens, Huttch, when you buy a game and you think that it should theoretically work with a controller. But in all fairness, Gun is an older game and was probably... I think it came out on like an older system. But I purchased it through Steam because I don't think I could find it on the PlayStation Store. Because that's what I was originally going to do, because that's where I have Red Dead Revolver, is through the PlayStation Store, which I can play on PS4. But I don't think I was able to do that for Gun. So that's why I never got around to doing it with Gun. See, Dark MatterWolf, you like Assassin's Creed? I don't think that there's ever going to be like a Western Assassin's Creed game. I don't know. Menair says I don't get any game right. Yeah, OBS causes issues. And I don't know how to... I wouldn't have the foggiest idea how to use Facebook Live because I focus on YouTube. See, Water. Hello, Water. I do play with viewers and subscribers, but I have a vetting process. So you have to become a regular viewer and subscriber. And eventually, in the future, then maybe we'll posse up. Hopefully you understand, and I do appreciate your interest. Rob, let's see, ever tried Dark Watch as a Western monster game on the old PS2? Is it available through the PlayStation Store, Rob? Maryland Boy, what's up, Maryland Boy? Let's see, yeah, well, here's the thing, Maryland Boy. We know very little about the new Indiana Jones game because they just did a little, like, CGI teaser of it. And it's being done by one of Bethesda Studios, which could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. I guess we'll have to wait and see. It could work out pretty good. I do like the idea of a new... I do like Indiana Jones. I just think that... I think Harrison Ford is past his prime. I see Gerald, Red Dead Revolver would be cool. I would like to see you play Batman. Yeah, I mean, eventually, you know, I think this is what we'll do with the fundraiser streams is each one I'll play a different game. And we'll just play through a little bit of it. But maybe eventually, you know, if it gets to the point where I'm just tired of... let's just say hypothetically, eventually I just completely lose faith in Red Dead Online and have to focus on other content. Or at least until there's like a new update to the game. There's a very real possibility I may just say algorithm be damned and just play games I want to play. And you know, if people watch, they watch. If they don't, then I'm sorry. I did my best. A new Back to the Future game by Rockstar. Yeah, John Law, I don't see that happening either because Rockstar's... They're very focused on their own IPs these days, and it takes them forever to come out with a new game. So that's the problem with Rockstar. in all fairness, I mean, like Red Dead Redemption 2 is over 2 years old. And they're not a small studio either. They're one of the largest studios in the world. They have studios in like Scotland. That's their big one, Rockstar North. They also have Rockstar San Diego. They have Leeds. They have a few others as well. You think they'd be big enough to where they actually had, multiple projects being worked on, even if there were smaller projects, right? Like a Bully 2, for example. You think they'd at least be churning out more content, or at least doing like remakes or remasters of like GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1. I mean, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. We don't know, because Rockstar's not very transparent. They'll tell us when they tell us. Dark MatterWolf, GB can guess what Assassin's Creed's your favorite. Your favorite, Dark MatterWolf, is Black Flag, just like my favorite is. And if it's not your favorite, then you're canceled. Just kidding. So your favorite is Red Dead Redemption 2, Manir? Nice. But I think for the fundraiser streams, we'll just play, every month we'll just play something different. It's just nice to do because I do like helping out with a worthy cause. And those of you that help out as well, it means a great deal to me. And a lot of people really did step up last month. And that was awesome. I wasn't expecting that, though. I just feel like it's a good way to wrap up the month, to give back a little. And to show support for something that is actually out there in the world doing good. Oh, you like Assassin's Creed 3? I would have never guessed that, Dark MatterWolf. Why do you like Assassin's Creed 3 so much? I like the trailer. I don't know why, but I like the trailer for it. Like, I'm going home, I'm not going to keep singing that, for one thing. My singing is atrocious, and I don't want a copyright claim. Thank you, Kari. So, yeah, if you want to know more information about World Central Kitchen, there you go. Thanks to Kari. Let's go to the shack real quick. We'll go look at the shack. I think there's actually bounties we can do. John Law says, Red Dead your favorite game you ever played in your 43? I've got tons of games that I'm interested in. Manir, why did you lose interest in Red Dead Redemption 1? Why don't you like Red Dead 1? But I could play it easy and just do like Red Dead Redemption 2 post-epilogue for the fundraiser streams, but I kind of want to play other things, even though part of me is kind of, I feel the obligation to focus on Red Dead only because of the algorithm. But don't be surprised in the coming months that I may start throwing other things in to the rotation. I don't know what, but we'll see. Oh, you just can't play it? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Manir. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got Evergreen and we have Evergreen. Lovely. See, Gerald, your favorite Assassin's Creed is Brotherhood. Nice. Mine is Black Flag. It really should be a pirate game. Or it should have been spun off into a pirate game. That would have been sweet. Like a pirate franchise. But no. Is there any other Moonshine Dailies I can do while I'm here? Look. Well, we won't be able to do any sales at the moment. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to chill for a minute. I have to go do a quick BRB, but good news for all of you. It's chair time. So if you're enjoying the stream, a like would be greatly appreciated. bad news. Chair hype is over. Alright, so I had to go grab a few things. Plus, I heard the mail. Junk mail. Yay, it's either junk mail or bills. Why can't it just be like a nice big check that somebody just so generously sends me? Or like a nice envelope with a big like stack of money? Wouldn't that be nice? Because most of the time, like I would say 99% of the time, I could care less for whatever I end up getting mail-wise. Most of the time, it's like, I don't care. It's like junk mail. Or the wrong, like somebody that doesn't even live here anymore. I've owned this house for a while. And I still get mail from previous owners. I'm like, they haven't lived here in forever. Like, why am I still getting mail from these fools? And then, of course, there's always the bills, right? The lovely bills you get. And I don't really like those either. And of course, this at the end of the year, you get taxes, right? So I got property taxes I had to pay. So that was awesome. And also I had to just pay my homeowner's insurance. So, yay. I had to pay that nonsense. Real life is great. I love real life. Love paying stuff. Okay, so what to do now? I think we have some bounties to do. Let me look real quick. Yeah, New Hanover. Perfect. Well, we're not in a... That sucks. Okay, let's go. See, Dark MatterWolf, it's the best part of the stream, the chair hype. Oh, God. One day, I should just do a chair hype stream, and it's just... I don't even show up. It's just like for like an hour or two. It's just the chair hype. Just on loop. And then that's it. I don't even crack the mic or anything. I don't say anything. I just start the stream with the chair hype. And then that's it for like 2 hours straight. And then I don't even interact in the chat. I just sit there and watch. Just watch people just like comment about it. Like, oh wow, chair hype. So is GB, I can't even say my name anymore. Is GB actually going to play something today, or is he going to talk? Nope, it's just going to be 2 hours of chair hype. I'll do it. I don't know if I actually will. Maybe that'd be a funny April Fool's stream, right? I was thinking about actually I was gonna do like what day is April Fool's, by the way? Let me look. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go. I have a bounty to go catch. ToykoTent. Emmett's rank 52. I think he's ranked 52 or 53. ToykoTent. So he's the furthest behind right now. So yeah, he's... That's what happens when you read chat. That was weird how my character just landed on his feet. I'm sorry, horse. White Fang, what's up? How's it going? John Law, next stream sorted. Well, I'm not going to do it for the next stream. No, I have a video idea I may do for April 1st. I do like doing a little foolery on April 1st. It's a tradition on the channel. I haven't always done it, but I do. Whenever I have an idea for an April Fool's video, I'll do it. You were just typing that as an idea, okay? But I don't know if I'm gonna do that specifically for April Fools. So y'all think I should just do like a really short stream? Just throwing out chair hype? I don't know. I mean, wouldn't it be easier if I just did it as like a Premiere? I don't really use Premiere that much. I know a lot of people like to use Premiere when it comes to their videos, but maybe I should. But of course I post my videos at midnight though. I'm not gonna try anything. See? Not trying anything at all. Why would I? I would never dream of it. Okay, it's 54 now. Okay, cool. So at least I'm getting there. Ah, shut your head off. Nice. Alright. Now shut your head. Nothing's right, sir. It's not right that you broke the law. It's not right that, You're a working man. You're innocent. Well, that's the beautiful thing about our country, is that innocent until proven guilty. And you're guilty. Unfortunately, you all don't get to stand trial. Well, you do get to stand trial. I'm your judge, jury, and executioner. But this gentleman here, he will be charged and brought to justice by a higher power than me. The United States court system. Unless he escapes, which is what usually happens when it comes to bounties in this game. ToykoTent still grind the Outlaw Pass as well. You got only 40. Yeah, I mean, especially if you got like other things going on like work, school, life. And the fact that this pass is not the most exciting or interesting pass. Hey, don't you duck me. Don't be ducking. How dare you. Alright, sir, now that your posse has been dispatched, I will take you to jail. But don't worry, I'm sure you'll escape and change your name. They always do that. They think that they're smart. Oh, he's sleeping on the job. White Fang says, it's good building your Sims 4 world. Nice, nice. I have Sims 4 on the PlayStation 4. I got it for free because it was like free for a month. But I'm going to be honest. There are games that are not meant to be played with a controller, and Sims and like SimCity are some of those games. They just don't do so well with a controller. There's just some games that are better with a mouse and keyboard. April Fool's Red Dead getting new content. That would be sad. Prince, what's up, Prince? Some players completed the pass the same day. Yeah, because players like had a whole ton of collections ready to go and a whole bunch of samples to sell. But when you have 3 separate characters, it tends to take a quick minute. Biketron! Hey, Biketron, how you been? Haven't seen you in a quick minute. Hope you're doing well. Daz is also here. Hello, Daz. My pass took 30 minutes to complete. Yeah, it didn't take me as long on the PlayStation because that's my main account. And I already had like a ton of collections at the time put together, ready to go. But when it comes to my other 2 characters, like Paula Janine on the Xbox, she's almost done with hers. I think she's at 97. So probably on the Xbox stream, if not sooner, she'll knock out Outlaw Pass 4 finally. And Emmett is, as y'all may have noticed, he's at rank 54. So, yeah. It's great having 3 characters. Doesn't feel like a chore at all. Yeah, John Law, you finished it on the first day. Yeah, I mean, if you have one account and you know how to plan ahead accordingly and you know, have samples stacked up and have collections ready to sell to Madame Nazar, then you can get it knocked out fairly quickly. Manir says, I know someone that only does GTA streams. Well, people do like to focus on specific games, Manir, and like it's a combination of things. It's their interest, and it also is the algorithm that compels streamers and content creators to generally try to focus on one specific game. That's just the way it works. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. Exo Brad, wow, we had a lot of returning people today. But hello, Exo Brad, how's it going? Like, did some of my older subscribers decide, hey, today we're going to come back and say hi to GB? Because I had a few of you that haven't been around in a while. I'm glad to see you all. Hope you all are doing well. Biketron, been a while. Yeah, I understand life gets in the way, Biketron. I completely understand that. But I'm always glad whenever you and the others show up on occasion. And my regular viewers as well. Means a lot to me. Doing good, Exobrad? Nice, Exobrad. We're just hanging out, doing some bounties, and just hanging out, talking about random things. See, Manir, you have Sims 3 and 4, but you prefer Sims 3. I hear Sims 3 was way better. I played the original Sims when I was younger, and let's just say I didn't really treat my Sims well. I was rather mean to my Sims, especially after I got bored. It's just if you want, you can be really, really cruel to your Sims. And I don't know if they intended. I don't know if that was their intention to have that as a way you could go with your Sims, but that used to be something I would enjoy doing. I would literally torture my Sims. I don't know why. That was mean. Video games. I think I'm going to move the camp to the Heartlands. Alright, let's do that real quick. Scott Rayborn! What's up, Scott? How's it going? Hope you're doing well today along with everybody else. You have 64 worlds in Sims 3? Wow, Manir. That's a lot of worlds. I have 0. $6. Yeah, I love Sims 1 was great. I used to play it all the time when I was younger. But like I said, I would build up somebody's house, right? I'd build up their home. And then once I got bored of them, I would start doing things that would ultimately lead to their demise. I don't know why. See, Super Psycho, you always max out the skills on the Sims. Well, I never would max them out, but I would get them pretty high, but then I would get bored. I'm like, okay, it's time for you to suffer now. I don't know. What's really sad is when you find out you're not the only one that does that. And then it just like, wait a minute, I thought I was the only one that was like that. Like, nope, yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of The Sims. Like, oh, wow. In fact, that like the only time I really played Sims 4 on the PS4 when it took me forever to like learn how to use the controller with it properly. That's basically what I did to my Sim. Is I guess to relive those old days. Let's see, John Law. Yes, I do like South Park. I have streamed through Stick of Truth as well as Fractured Butthole. You can find the South Park playlist on the channel. And I'll cite some of my favorite episodes in a jiffy. First, Shooter. What's up, Shooter? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Better late than ever, Shooter. And Scott Rayborn. Glad to have you all here. I guess I've been enjoying South Park since I was younger when it first came out. So it's been out for a quick minute. Let's see, where do we want to start? Do I want to go all the way back? Like, the very first one, you know, Carbon gets a anal probe. That was pretty funny. Beefcake was hilarious. They've had so many of them over the years. And the superhero arc where they were all superheroes, that was cool. Imagination Land was pretty good. Cartoon Wars, I like that one. I mean, there's so many episodes that I really do enjoy from. Mr. Hanky. You like Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh? Yeah. But there's been a lot of them over the years that I've thoroughly enjoyed. See, Cody. What's up, Cody? How's it going? Good to see you. But what would be, I mean, the one about, you know, where they go to Scotland to meet Chef's parents. And his dad's always talking about the Loch Ness Monster wanting Tree 50. That's hilarious. I miss Chef. It's sad that Isaac Hayes died, though. Of course, he left the show prior to him passing away because of their little schism regarding Scientology. The goth kids have their moments. I like them in small doses. Because I used to hang out with the goth kids when I was in high school. But I'm glad that they just get used on a very limited basis. I see John Law Cartman's your hero. Okay. I don't know if Cartman would qualify as a hero though. John Law, screw you guys. I'm going home. Yeah, I remember whenever Barb Brady made him a cop. That was one of the older ones, like, respect my authority. Yeah, that was a good one. I think I actually had that when I was younger. I had that shirt. That was like my first South Park shirt with Cartman like dressed up in a South Park police officer uniform, and it said respect my authority. That was good. But Cody, we're just hanging out. I hope you're doing good along with everybody else today. Yeah, Goth is still around. Of course, Biketron Goth is still around. There's people that still like to go Goth. See, Kari. The episode. Oh yeah, when Mr. Hat used to be in the show. Yeah, Mr. Hat. I liked Mr. Hat. Mr. Garrison would just be like having this back and forth. I really wish that they would have had Mr. Hat in the. I hope they bring back Mr. Hat now that Mr. Garrison can go back to being Mr. Garrison. So that's one thing I'm happy about. Like, look, even though I'm not really a fan of the former president or our current president, I wish we had a better option. But when it comes to South Park, I'm really glad that Matt and Trey can finally retire the president and have Mr. Garrison go back to being Mr. Garrison. I just want him to go back to being Mr. Garrison, okay? You know what? Even if it's like a soft reboot and like it was all just like a bad dream, that's fine. I just want Mr. Garrison to go back to being Mr. Garrison. And I want them to bring back Mr. Hat. Come on. All right, ToykoTent. See you later. I hope the rest of your workday goes smoothly. More smoothly than it's going for me right now, trying to get off the top of this cave, because I think one of the caves is underneath me. One of the mines. Biketron, yeah, South Park's still around. I mean, they did a special, a few months ago? Yeah, Rob, like before South Park, of course, I love Beavis and Butthead as well. And Mike Judge is great. Like, Beavis and Butthead is along with King of the Hill. And one of my other favorite shows, one of my other favorite movies was Office Space. That was written and directed by Mike Judge as well. They're down in the freaking cave of Beaver's Hollow. Great. Well, I guess we're going down there. Yippee. Cave diving. But Rob, I like South Park and Beavis and Butthead. But you know, everyone has different tastes, and that's fine. All right. No, you will. No, you God. Damn it. Stellar J. Hello, Stellar J. How you doing? God damn it. I knew that was... I hate that because, like, the moment they go back to swing, it's too late. Like, you can't... like, the moment they're, like, in that animation, it's like you're dead. It freaking sucks. Yeah, King of the Hill was good. I've yet to finish King of the Hill. I bought, like, 7 seasons on DVD back when I used to buy DVDs. I had a problem. And for the longest time, they never came out with any more episodes of King of the Hill, so I never was able to finish the series. Mello, yes, thanks for the F's in chat. Poor Emmett. Well, that could have gone better. God damn it. Galaxy Traveler, come back here. That's for macheting me a moment ago, you scumbag. And Super Psycho, I never really could get into Family Guy. It's just the same premise, like with Rob. Like, Rob doesn't care for South Park. I don't really care for Family Guy. But at the same time, for everybody that likes Family Guy, that's fine. That's why everyone has different tastes, right? I've never seen Big Mouth White Fang. I've yet to see that. What's that about? But like I said, for all of you that like Family Guy, that's fine. It just never was for me. That's why there's, you know, different kinds of sitcoms and shows. There's something for everybody. How's the target getting away? How's the target getting away? The target is literally down here in the fucking cave. He's not getting away. He's like right there. How? Game, explain to me how is he getting away when he was standing there? So dumb. How did you miss that, Emmett? But, you know, it is what it is. Fuck! Let me kill these assholes first. Clear ourselves a nice little path out of the cave. Oh. Alright. Let me loot real quick and then we'll take this kind gentleman back up. Randy! What's up, Randy? How's it going? I hope you're doing well today, along with everyone else. We're just doing some dailies and some bounties. Trying to rank up the Outlaw Pass and my bounty hunter role. Alright, Leonard. Come on, Leonard. I had a friend named Leonard back in high school. Hopefully he's still doing well. Meneer says, sounds like 8%. Yeah, I mean... But here's the thing. We're all going to have different tastes in the end, so that's perfectly fine. Everyone has different tastes. Mela says, do not watch Big Mouth. Okay, I don't even know what it's about. Alright. Let's get out of the cave. Hopefully in one piece. Leonard has to go... Oh, well, there's Emmett's other top hat. Hey, Meneer, you can have that top hat if you want. It may not be there by the time you get to Beaver Hollow, but it's yours. See, John Law, you like American Dad? Yeah, I mean, they're both obviously done by Seth MacFarlane. And I guess it's just his comedy's not really for me. It's not really my thing. So there's obviously similarities between Family Guy and American Dad. And what... Cleveland used to be like Cleveland used to have his own show too, right? But then I think it was very short-lived. Blue Nova Corgi, what's up, Blue Nova Corgi? So I do have a passing knowledge of Family Guy. I'm just not I'm not an expert when it comes to Family Guy. I'll see Big Mouth is trash. Okay, I'll take your word for it, White Fang. Randy, The Simpsons. The Simpsons were good until, I would say their first decade, they were really good. And then they started slipping downhill. And that's whenever I checked out, Randy. I still have like the first 10 seasons of Simpsons on DVD. Like I said, I have a few DVDs. I have kind of a problem. I haven't bought a DVD or Blu-ray in forever, but I have like a huge like wall of Blu-rays and DVDs. And they're obviously not really worth anything anymore thanks to the digital age, right? But, yeah. You see, just done streaming Hellblade. How was Hellblade? Did you rage quit, Blue Nova Corgi? I didn't know Leonard was royalty. Did y'all know that? Wow. Amazing. I'm sure he wasn't being sarcastic at us all, that wagon guy. Okay, so we got that bounty one done, so that's cool. I guess we'll go back to the camp. Nice. And got $24 for my trouble, too. Totally worth risking my life over. Oh, you got scared of it. Okay, it scared you, Blue Nova. Okay. It gave you the fear. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. I didn't expect it to be a popular video or a popular role idea because, if we're being honest, it's kind of boring. The premise is a boring premise. It's not what people want. People are wanting an outlaw role or like a lawman role or something more action-packed. But I thought that would be a good idea for a new role to help you earn gold with. So at least it would serve some sort of purpose. I see White Fang says I'm 50 and you'll make bank off them. You think I would? How do you think I would make bank off of them? I doubt it. Okay, John Law. Well, that's fine. I'm all about trans rights too, so that's fine. Syndicate, what's up, Syndicate? Hey, GB, I'm barely getting over there. The C virus. Oh, you've been sick? I'm sorry to hear that, Syndicate. Hopefully you're starting to feel better. Just keep taking it easy, relaxing, and eventually, hopefully you'll be back to full health in no time, Syndicate. You have the Dukes of Hazzard on DVD. I've watched a few Dukes of Hazzard growing up, but I don't have that on DVD. I do have some older shows like MacGyver, Knight Rider. What else do I got? I got like a ton of shows on DVD. Like I said, I had a little habit, a little problem in my younger days. Oh, you love the game, you just suck at puzzles. Yeah, some puzzles suck, Blue Nova Corgi. So you rage quit on the Odin trial after being chased and stuff. Dark Cave, someone screaming. Okay. Yeah, I never played that game, but it sounds like one personally I think Azralynn may have played that game before. It sounds more like an Azralynn game. Not really something I'd play. You have A-Team on DVD? Nice, Randy. Yeah, I also remembered A-Team. That was a fun show. I have a lot of Clint Eastwood movies. Like, when you're, like, they put out this box set with, like, a ton of Clint Eastwood movies in it. A ton of them. Like, some of his westerns, some of his cop movies, like Any Which Way But Loose, which was a popular comedy he was in. Some other ones, too. You stopped streaming, then you saw it was on. Okay. Cool, Manir. Beautiful game, just puzzled. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really sound like my kind of game, though. Okay, what else we got for a daily? What else can we go do? Oh, yeah, we can go get some toads. We're going to go to... I guess we'll go to Le Gras, do that. That'd be a good idea. Let's see. Niles. Hello, Niles. How's it going? You're new to the channel? Well, welcome, Niles. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let us go to Le Gras. All right. You got Welcome Back, Conor. Oh, yeah, I remember Sanford and Son from back in the day. Yeah, right turn, Clyde, yeah. Yeah, Any Which Way But Loose was good. The sequel sucks. For one thing, Beverly D'Angelo's not in it. And back in the day, woo! She was hot back in the day. And that was before she was in, Vacation? The Vacation films with Chevy Chase. But the first one was really funny. And I did love Sanford and Sons. That was a great show. Of course, I don't know if you could get away with making that show today. They would get canceled, right? That's just sad. I hope that one day the world can just chill out and stop being so offended over every little damn thing. See Miguel. Welcome back, Miguel. How's it going? All right, so we're going to go hunt some toads. Where's my toad gun? There's my toad gun. Let's see, Russ. Hello, Russ. Welcome, welcome. Green Acres, that's an old show. Yeah, that is a very, very old show right there. See, Randy says, I have notification on, but didn't get notified. Well, Randy, that's YouTube for you, right? You subscribe, you ring ding the bell, yet the damn thing rarely works. Good job, YouTube. Good job. Well done. You got notifications on your PC and phone? Nice. Nice, Manir. Miguel did not get notified. Yeah, that's why I always post via Twitter and Facebook to help you guys have other means of being notified. I also posted it on our Discord as well. So there's ways that you can get notified besides YouTube. Because YouTube is just terrible at their notification system leaves a lot to be desired. Even if you ring the bell, which traditionally that's why they introduced the bell, so that you would actually be notified about the content you want. So it's just dumb. The show Dallas, Russ, that is an old show. Well, that was from what, the 80s? Like, wasn't it like a soap opera, if I remember correctly? But it was like one of those it was back in like the prime of the soap opera age. When I think it was one of those night ones, right? If I remember correctly. Wasn't really my thing though. I see Randy, Sanford and Son is a remake of British sitcom Steptoe and Son. Randy, fun fact, America rips off you all. I mean, like The Office, right? America ripped off The Office. Let's see, there's so many shows that were created in Britannia that Americans just rip off. So that doesn't really surprise me. You have me on all your socials. Nice, Manir. Very nice. Russ, I never really got into hee haw. Like my sister's grandparents. Okay, so it's. Let me backtrack a little. When my dad remarried a couple times after my mom passed away, like my second stepmom and him had some daughters together, my sisters, but she also had a girl of her own, which is my stepsister, I guess. Well, I still consider her to be my stepsister, even though my dad passed away, but long time ago, him and my former stepmom divorced. But anyways, like they were like her parents were into hee haw, and back then I was more into Saturday Night Live when Saturday Night Live was good. It's crap now. It's garbo now. But a lot of people really liked hee haw back in the day, Russ. I really wasn't one of them. I'd rather watch Saturday Night Live. I wouldn't watch it anymore today because it's trash today. But back in the 90s, it was great. But yeah, we were talking about Dukes of Hazzard a moment ago. I've watched a few Dukes of Hazzards over the years. I mean, the premise... Well, that just wasn't very nice of you. Oh no, I've been poisoned. Whatever shall I do? If only I had some ginseng on me to help me not die. Lucky me, I have ginseng. By the way, I looked that up one day. I did look that up one day. And fun fact, if you get bitten by a snake, ginseng won't do shit for you. So if you ever get bitten by a poisonous snake, go to the hospital. Or try not to get bitten by a poisonous snake. Snakers bit me. Damn it! Alright, where do we leave off? Okay, let's see. John Law says, I want PS5. Well, yeah, join the club, John Law. I mean, how many of us want a PS5 or an Xbox Series X? Even if you have money for it, like, we're having to wait patiently for, like, more to be made and shipped. But hopefully, eventually, that will be resolved. Anyways. Oh, Tales from the Crypt? Yeah, I love Tales from the Crypt, yeah. That used to scare me when I was a kid, though. When I was a kid, those, like, the Crypt Keepers scared the crap out of me. And the stories, like, there were several of those that really creeped me out when I was a kid. Randy, I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like I've watched several British comedies, and I do like British comedy, like Monty Python Flying Circus. Randy, you only like Friends because you probably like Monica or Rachel. Just admit it, dude. Just admit it. Come on. All right, Randy, which one? Monica or Rachel? Be honest. Manir, yes, Seinfeld. Like Seinfeld or News Radio. I did like News Radio back in the day. Frasier, I was a huge Frasier fan as well. I see John. Yeah, Ricky Gervais was smart to do that, though. He was smart to... Yeah, Monica. Yeah, I'm all about Monica. Rob, seriously? You're like in that very small like percentage, Rob, that actually liked Phoebe the most. Well, Rob, you are welcome to Phoebe. But now Randy and I have to fight over Monica, damn it. Damn it. I was hoping you'd pick Rachel. Because Monica was my favorite too. White Fang, you actually consider Phoebe to be hot as well? Okay, well, look, now, okay. I'm surprised there's no Rachel love here. Or no Joey love. No, what about Chandler? People always compared me with Chandler back in the day. But in the end, no, it's okay. It's all right, Randy. It's fine. That's fine. So, like, I'd always get compared to Chandler, but, you know, Chandler, spoilers, ends up with Monica, so it works out. As long as I'm not, what's his name, Ross. I hated Ross. I couldn't stand Ross. Plus, in real life, I think the actor is kind of a douche anyways. But Ross was like my least favorite character. It was like Ross, Phoebe, and then, who was next? I guess Joey, and then Chandler, and then Rachel, then Monica. I guess that's how I would rank them off the top of my freaking head. Rusty, Fall Guy, Manimal. Oh, Manimal. I remember Manimal. Was that the one where the dude like had the ability to transform into like different creatures, or else he had like, or was that some other show? But Knight Rider was awesome with David Hasselhoff and Kit. I have all seasons of Knight Rider on DVD. Another show. The last season got kind of trash, but there was one episode that should have been the final episode that was really good and heartbreaking. And the final season of Knight Rider, that should have been the series finale, but sadly, I don't think it was the series finale. Because I think the show just got up and canceled. I don't think that they knew that the network was going to cancel Knight Rider until after the fact. But if there was an episode in season 5 that should have been the series finale, you probably know which one I'm talking about. John, you have a little interesting fantasy there, don't you, John? Jeez. Anyway. You like a little bit of crazy in your women wifing? Okay. See, Super Psycho draining blood from the corpse with disturbing me as a... Yeah, that there's some really, really disturbing episodes in Tales from the Crypt. But I guess that's what made it really, really good. Dude, I loved Airwolf back in the day. I would love for them to add the Airwolf helicopter to GTA Online. In fact, I think I mentioned that in one of my videos. I never got into Lost, Randy. I never got into Lost. I heard it was good, but in the end, it kind of fell apart. Which is like J.J. Abrams has the ability to set up really cool ideas, but then he rarely like seals the deal. But Street Hawk was the motorcycle, right? Or was that another show? Brian's here. What's up, Brian? How's it going? Okay, so we got our toads. Now we gotta go find some other nonsense to do. Russ, I was kind of peer pressured into Walking Dead because I don't really care for zombies. I feel like zombies have been overdone for the past decade at least. Probably longer. But many years ago, I was bored over the summer, and I was looking for something to watch on Netflix, and I said, screw it, and I started watching Walking Dead. And yeah, the first few seasons are pretty decent, but it's one of those shows I feel like overstayed its welcome and has been on the air way too long. And unfortunately, that has happened a lot with successful shows. I feel like the smart way forward with a TV show is with what they did with Breaking Bad and what they're going to do with Better Call Saul, is that you don't wear out your welcome. You have a story arc, right? You have a beginning, you have a middle, but ultimately there has to be a conclusion to that story. And that's why I think Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad are probably like two of my favorite shows out there. I mean, I have a lot of shows obviously I enjoy, but overall, from start to finish, those two shows are fantastic. Vince Gilligan is a genius. He's really good at world building. He hires the right writers. He hires the right actors and actresses. And it's just, those shows are just freaking awesome. Yeah, Magnum P.I. was all right from back in the day. Yeah, it was fine. Wasn't that Tom Selleck? If I remember correctly. Was it Tom Selleck? He had a big giant stash back in the day. All right, where do we leave off? Yeah, Manir. Yeah, zombies aren't really my. I mean, the irony is one of my favorite one of my favorite story DLCs is Undead Nightmare because Rockstar does actually a good job with all the different creatures, the different undead zombies, whatever you want to call them. Cachiavelli, The Boys is good. The first season I really liked Cachiavelli. The second season was okay. I just don't feel like it was as good as the first season, but it was still all right. But yeah, I feel like Undead Nightmare was really good. Even though I'm not really into zombies, I felt like Rockstar did a great job of Undead Nightmare. Yeah, Russ. I mean, the concepts of Walking Dead were good. And it was fine, but it just went on for way too long. And there seems to be some sort of glitching going on in the game. Makes me worried if there might be some mod shenanigans going on since we're on PC today. Doctor Who. Yeah, Doctor Who has gone way downhill, Randy. Way, way downhill. I got into Doctor Who with David Tennant. So he's always going to be my favorite Doctor, but I have gone back and watched a lot of the classics. By the way, I have a ton of Doctor Who. It goes back to one of my problems I used to have with the DVD Blu-ray problem I mentioned. So yeah, I went back and I started watching the classics, and I'd say my favorite classic Doctor is probably John Pertwee. I like Tom Baker, he's great, but I also like John Pertwee as the classic Doctor. So those are like my two favorites from the classic age. But yeah, Chibbs has done a terrible job with Doctor Who, and Jodie Whittaker is not a good Doctor. I hate to say that because I'm okay with there being a female Doctor because Time Lords are alien. They're not human, and it was already established that Time Lords, when they regenerate, they could also change their genders. I'm okay with it, but the problem is you have to stick to landing, and they did a terrible job with it. Jodie Whittaker just doesn't come across as a good Doctor. She doesn't. And what's sad is there's plenty of female actors out there like Hayley Atwell. I love Hayley Atwell. But anyways, she's beautiful, and she's got talent. She has charisma. She has charm to her. She would have been a fantastic first female Doctor. And she would have won over people. She would have won over people. But unfortunately, you had Chibnall, and Chibnall had to have Jodie Whittaker as his Doctor. Even though she never watched Doctor Who, was never a fan of Doctor Who. Like David Tennant, Peter Capaldi, they were both Doctor Who fans. Like Matt Smith, like he wasn't a Doctor Who fan, but he actually did his research, right? He actually went in and watched Doctor Who shows. And he's also one of my favorite Doctors. I thought Matt Smith was great as a Doctor. Let's see, Russ, Fraggle Rock. Yeah, I remember Fraggle Rock. That was a good show too. All right, where do we leave off? Yeah, I agree, Brian. Zombies are overrated. Let's see, Cookie. Hello, Cookie. How you doing today? We're just chilling, talking about random stuff. Mostly TV shows. It's all good though. But I think the new era was done very well under Russell T Davies. It's unfortunate that he decided to call it a day. It's understandable though. And for the most part, Stephen Moffat did okay as the showrunner. The problem with Stephen Moffat is he was always great at coming up with stories, right? Stories, plot, even some new characters like the Weeping Angels, I believe he came up with. But as a showrunner, I feel like he was left stretched a bit thin. Okay, Benair, you can post it in our Discord in self-promotion if you want. Randy, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Karen Gillian has moved on to other things in her life. I mean, she's been doing great stuff in Hollywood. She doesn't get the attention she deserves. Like, she's been great as Nebula. And it's sad because everybody focuses on freaking... I don't even want to mention Brie. They focus on her, but I feel like it's pretty obvious that Karen Gillian's a much better actress. We're doing good, Cookie. Hopefully you're doing good as well. We're just doing dailies. Let me see what other dailies we can do. What other fun things we got in store for us? But Catherine Tate, I don't know. The thing is, when you've already played as a companion, I don't know if that's a good idea to turn a companion, an actor or actress that was a companion, into the Doctor, because you're always going to be like, oh, well, they were a companion once. I think it's better to go with a fresh face, even though historically there have been what's his name, Colin Baker. You know, he played like a Time Lord security guard, right? In like one of the older episodes with Peter Davison. And then eventually when Peter Davison's Doctor regenerated, they brought aboard Colin Baker to take his place. I liked Colin Baker as the Doctor. I mean, yeah, was he an asshole? Yeah, but I don't know. There was a certain charm to him being an asshole. See, John Law, the Doctor's the same Doctor. He just changes his livery. Well, I mean, their personality does change up a little bit here and there. But let me find something to do instead of just running around the camp like a fool. Okay, so we got elimination. We could do that. Because showdown modes are double gold right now. We could do that. And double XP. I didn't do those. Damn it. Alright. I guess we can go attempt to do some elimination. I'm terrible at it, but I'm sure you all would be entertained by my horrendous attempts. Let me clean my shotgun real quick. Brian, there's rumors that the MCU are going to set up X-Men. Maybe. I think the X-Men are probably a long ways off, Brian, from being introduced. I think Kevin Feige probably wants to like make the X-Men's transition into the MCU as smooth as possible, and also for it to make sense. Okay, so let's go be stupid. The problem is, so with quick join. All right, so okay, good. Elimination series is also double gold because I wanted to double check that real quick. So how many do I have to do again? What, 3 or 2? How many do I... Oh, place top 3. That ain't happening. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. Well, Randy, okay, so fun fact, the Time War doesn't happen until after the Classic Era. So, Colin Baker was just an a-hole, his Doctor was just an a-hole to be an a-hole, but it still kind of worked for his Doctor. I mean, there were definitely times when he was compassionate, and he was very complex, but his Doctor was also kind of an a-hole, but it kind of worked for him. In hindsight, I think people have probably grown to actually like Colin Baker's Doctor. I would say before Jodie Whittaker, my least favorite was probably Sylvester McCoy. Not personally, I think he's a nice guy. I just never really cared for his Doctor as much. And that was in the final days of the Classic Era. And by the time Doctor Who got to the 80s, you could tell that the BBC was not giving that series as much money as it used to get. I think it in its prime was probably the 70s, for example, when you had John Pertwee as well as Tom Baker. But then even in the final year of Tom Baker, that's when they got a new showrunner that became obsessed with putting question marks on the Doctor's wardrobe. And it was just so stupid. Like, I forgot the guy's name. I guess he's still a better showrunner than Chibnall is. Because at least there were some good episodes throughout his reign. You know, from the end of Tom Baker to Pete Davison and Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy. There's still some good episodes. There's even some good Sylvester McCoy episodes. Way better than what we got with Chibnall's Jodie Whittaker era. So he probably sims through Among Us. Okay. Well, Munir, my advice to you and to anybody in our Discord community, if you also stream, you're always welcome to post your streams, whether it's YouTube or Twitch or Facebook Live, to the self-promotion room. Yeah, the 96 movie, it definitely has a charm to it, Randy. And it is unfortunate that Paul McCann didn't get more time as the Doctor, because I think he was great in that small amount of time we give him. I know that he did a lot of audio work with Big Finish, and I know it's kind of strange you have an American talking about Doctor Who like this, but I happen to be knowledgeable about quite a few shows. But yeah, Paul McCann really deserved to actually be in his own series, and that was one thing a lot of fans had really hoped for, that maybe they would bring him back and like give him at least like a limited miniseries. I mean, I know they brought him back briefly for like a short, like pre-war Doctor to show his, like, I feel like Paul McCann deserved more, in my opinion. I did like the theme of the 96 movie. I didn't like the whole half human, half Time Lord nonsense. I think that was dumb. The way the Daleks sounded briefly was dumb too. But I get that. I do like the fact that they actually got Sylvester McCoy to come back. To have that nice handing of the TARDIS, right? Do I have a favorite movie? Ghostbusters. Probably my favorite. Love Ghostbusters. Star Wars original trilogy. Back to the Future trilogy. There's a lot of movies I like. I have like a long list of movies. I have tons of movies I love. But yeah, I mean, I like some Clint Eastwood movies. And I like a variety of other film. I mean, like not just westerns, but comedies, action, even some horror like Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. So there's definitely a lot of different types of movies and shows I enjoy. What are some movies and TV shows you all like? But if you can name, like, because usually it's hard to say a favorite, right? But if you could at least do like a top three, what would be your top three? But All Dogs Go to Heaven 1 and 2, okay. Yeah, the first one was okay. The second one I felt like was not really necessary, but it was just a money cash grab situation. Yeah, Timeless Child. Yeah, screw Timeless Child. It just pisses me off. Still thinking of that's when I bounced, Randy. Because I was trying to give Jodie Whittaker a chance, and I feel like I did do a review about the previous season. I did do a review of it on one of my other channels. But whenever they broke the canon that badly, that shows that Chibnall doesn't give a shit about canon. He doesn't respect the lore or the continuity. He was just out for an agenda, and that really pissed me off. So I don't even count it. It's just something as a Doctor Who fan, it just pisses you off. Furthermore, I think another problem there's a lot of problems with Jodie Whittaker's era, besides Jodie Whittaker and Chibnall, is the fact that you throw too many companions into the TARDIS. Ideally, what you want is like one Doctor, one companion. Maybe sometimes two companions. It does work. Like with example, like Amy and Rory, it worked pretty well. But most of the time, it's better to have like one. Like, for example, like Sarah Jane Smith. Sarah Jane Smith, going back and watch the classics, she's probably my favorite. There's a reason why people love Sarah Jane Smith, and I'm one of those people that's all about Sarah Jane Smith. Rose was great, as well as Martha. I love Martha. I really wish Martha would have got at least one more season. I mean, she's a way better companion than any of those three that were in the TARDIS with Jodie Whittaker. Penguins of Madagascar, Mynheer? Okay. White Fang says, oh, there's 3 of them? And 2 of them should not have been made. Well, you know, cash grab, right? Right, White Fang? You actually like Halloween Resurrection, Randy? Oh, come on, Randy. Trick or treat, mother. Is that why you like it? I don't know. I go back and forth about how I feel about Halloween Resurrection. I mean, there are definitely things about it that I found entertaining, but there were things... Look, I'm just not a fan of H2O because it broke Halloween's canon. It was the first instance of Halloween canon being broke. And basically, Resurrection is the sequel to H2O, so I just don't... Like, when I watched them when I was younger, I liked them, but I prefer... Halloween up to like Halloween 4 or 5, even though Halloween 5 was also Garbo in hindsight. There was a lot of retconning that happens in Halloween H2O. And then, of course, with the last Halloween movie, what Halloween 2018 as I call it, there was even more retconning. I hate retconning. I hate it. I'd rather just them go back and just completely just do a complete remake. We got to sell. Let's see, where do we leave off? Let's see, Wifing says, too many good movies. Yeah, me too, Wifing. I've got tons of them. And Brian just mentioned some more movies I like. Like Batman Begins is one of my favorites, along with Dark Knight. I do love Dark Knight, but that's like a 1 and 2 for me. Like Batman Begins, Dark Knight are both awesome. And I see Logan and Toy Story. Nice, Brian. Very, very nice. You know what? Let's be stupid today. Let's be stupid. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. Both Cole and Bradley are gone from Doctor Who. I hope they hope that they're better off for it. I do feel bad for the actors involved. Even the actress that plays what's her name. This shows you how little I care for the new Doctor Who era. Yeah, but Walsh and Cole, I wish them both the best of success. And at the end of the day, I don't blame them for how bad the show is. They're just actors. You know, they're doing the best they can with the script that they're given and the direction that they're given by the showrunner. It's just like the actress that plays Rose Tico, okay? I have nothing against her. I think she's lovely. Like, in real life, whew, she's hot. Like, I don't demonize her for Rose Tico. It's not her fault. It's Ryan Johnson's fault. It's Kathleen Kennedy's fault. It's their fault. It's not her fault. She's just an actress. She was hired to do a role. And she thought, hey, just like with Daisy, right? I love Daisy. I think she's all right too. But the problem is when you have terrible showrunners and you have terrible writers and a terrible direction for a series like Star Wars or Doctor Who, etc., then unfortunately the actors and actresses involved seem to get dragged into the middle of that hate. Oh, we're real proud of you, Crips. Arclight's here. What's up, Arclight? All right. Place your bets. How long will Emmett make it before he gets griefed? Randy, it is true. All of it. Destiny Fox, what's up, Destiny? You're a little late, though. I just started to sell. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Let's see, Rob. The Saint was okay. I do like Val Kilmer from back in the day, especially like Tombstone. He was great as Doc Holliday, and he was good in some other stuff as well. The Saint was not. It was like a cheap Bond movie. I know The Saint is actually a thing. I know that, but it wasn't. It wasn't that good. I hate to say that. That's just my opinion. Randy, no. Cripps does not get to be a main character in any future Red Dead game. No. Well, we'll see how this goes. I'm playing a dangerous game here. Doing a long distance sale by myself. You know, worst case scenario, I will simply just close the app and try again. Maybe Destiny will hop on in a minute and he can help me with the sell if it goes bad. You'll see how quickly I close the app even on PC. I'm like, fuck this. You just got griefed in Valentine? Yeah, Valentine's always a great place to take a sail through or passing by, right? Nothing ever goes wrong. Nice, Randy. Well, that's what I'm here for, to entertain you all, to hang out with you all. Maybe sometimes even inform you all. I don't know. And sometimes you all inform me about things. But no. I don't even think there's going to be a Red Dead Redemption 3. There might be a future Red Dead game, but I feel like the Red Dead Redemption story has been wrapped up with Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. I feel like a third Red Dead Redemption would be just like going back to the watering hole one too many times. Manir, yeah, Blackwater can be bad too, but nowhere near as bad as Valentine. But yeah, that's why it's usually best to try to avoid Blackwater, Valentine. Tumbleweed used to be pretty bad as well, but like especially during the beta period, it was really, really bad. You have more trouble in Blackwater than Valentine, Rob? Yeah, I mean, you could probably put Blackwater, Valentine, and Saint Denis right up there. The difference, though, with Saint Denis is it's so much bigger than those towns. So it's a lot easier to... Of course. What a surprise. Yay. Just got hit by a modder. Yay. So I knew that three things were going to happen. Three things. A, we were going to have a successful delivery, which wasn't going to happen. I was going to get griefed, or because we're on freaking Red Dead Online on PC in the Wild West of Red Dead Online, of course there was going to be a bit of modding. Anyways, the OBS internet hiccup should be happening in about a minute or two. And Destiny Fox, if you want to pop on to Red Dead Online and make a little money, let me know. Anyways, let us try this again. See, Destiny Fox says there's a group called the Blackwater Griefers. And that's their entire thing, Destiny Fox, is that they just go to Blackwater and they just camp it out and they just... Okay. Seems kind of sad, actually, but okay. See, Randy, there were some griefers in the Highlands yesterday. Yeah, it does happen. Even out in the middle of nowhere, you can get griefed in this game. White Fang, I see Will Smith says they did 2 Independence Day movies. Well, he was smart not to do a second one because the second one was trash. I can see why Will Smith didn't... Well, I mean, he's done some bad movies, too. He's been in some really good movies that I've enjoyed. Plus, I loved him as the Fresh Prince from back in the day. And believe it or not, I used to jam to his tunes. Long time ago. Him and Jazzy Jeff. Kari, Rockstar. Nobody likes a griefer. Okay, we are back. So that was great. That went really well. So Destiny, you have another chance to hop on if you want. If you don't, no worries. Either way, I'm going to try this nonsense again. Oh, Destiny Foxes? Oh, no, that's just a posse. Yeah, those are the posses I'm in. Okay. Duh. That is Destiny's posse. But, yeah, Will Smith was right. There was no need for a second Independence Day movie, especially since it turned out to be the hot garbage. Well, that was their plan, Destiny Fox, but Independence 2 or whatever, Resurgence was garbage. I walked out of that movie with regret in my life. I'm like, why did I just waste money and time watching that? It was so bad. Caleb, what's up, Caleb? How's it going? I hope you're doing well today, along with everybody else. Yeah. But see, Will Smith is rich enough to where he can turn it down. He's like, I don't care how much money you're going to offer me. I'm not going to be in this garbage. But, like, Will Smith has been in plenty of bad movies. But what actor or actress hasn't been, okay? I mean, it happens. At least Will Smith had some respect not to be in Independence Day Resurgence. Because, I hate to say it, I don't even think Will Smith could have saved that movie. I mean, I don't know. Jeff Goldblum, even though Jeff Goldblum still had his moments, right, in that movie, even he couldn't save that movie. And like, I hate what they do with Bill Pullman's character. They basically turn him into like another, like, what was it, Randy Quaid's character in Independence Day 1? What the hell was his name? That's basically what they do with Bill Pullman. And I'm like, this is so lazy. It's such lazy trash. And then Data, right? Data, who gets killed in the first Independence Day movie, right? No, he wasn't killed. He was just in a coma for a couple of decades, and he just happens to wake up prior to the second invasion. Are you kidding me? I hate it when movies and TV shows do that shit. All right, fine. Let's just retcon it and say Data didn't die. I know his name's not Data, but I remember him as Data from Next Gen, okay? All right? Whatever the hell his scientist name was. Okay, he ends up in a coma, but maybe for like 6 months, right? 6 lousy months, not for several decades. That's just stupid. Stupid. Anyways, that's enough ranting about Independence Day. The first one's great, though. I love it. It's cheesy, though, but so good. I've yet to watch Supernatural. Maybe one day I'll binge it. Wife thing, I don't know. I don't think it was anybody watching. I just think it just happens. Modders just do that. It happens sometimes. It's not a big deal. All right, where we leave off. Wifang says, I like how Fast and Furious movies... well, yeah, I never could get into the Fast and Furious franchise, but I think that's another series that's very, very long in the tooth, but the problem is people keep going to watch them, and they keep spending money on them, and therefore Vin Diesel keeps getting a paycheck. See, Randy, yeah, Uncle Phil did voice he did voice Shredder. You're right about that, Randy. That is correct. Man, the animated series was so good. And like April O'Neil in that little yellow outfit from back. Look, I was a kid back then, okay? But like the first 2 movies were good. Like the first one was really, really dark. It felt more like the comics did back in the day, because it was. I liked how grounded they made the original movie, but then they kind of lightened it a little bit with Secret of Who's. It was still fine, but like the first one was still my favorite. Wife thing, it's not even about cars anymore. I know, right? Yeah, it's gone completely off the rails. We're just gonna wait for Destiny to join us, and then we'll attempt another sell. What could possibly go wrong? But yeah, that was one of my favorite, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, G1 Transformers was good. The Real Ghostbusters animated series. I was more into Transformers than G.I. Joe. Let's see, what else did I like? I liked a lot of stuff. Seth King, they went too long with Fast. Exactly. Exactly, Seth King. They went on too long with Fast. But I mean, look, the problem is if they're making money, right, then the studios, they like making money, so it compels them to make more movies. Even if they don't have a good script, even if it's just stupid nonsense, people will still go watch it for reasons. Brian, Vin Diesel, I wouldn't say he's a bad actor. He's a very one-dimensional actor. Like, he doesn't have a range of skills, right? There's definitely actors and actresses that are a lot more talented. But he's good for the specific roles he's cast in. And that's just me being nice. Destiny Fox says the same movie every time, but as long as the studio... Exactly, Destiny, exactly. It's just a money thing. But that's the way it is with most things now. Look, I don't have a problem with it making money. I just want I want good content, right? I want good movies. Let's see, Veneer, what's my favorite Transformers movie? Or let's see, you liked Bumblebee? Or oh, you mean your favorite Transformers? I guess Starscream. I mean, I would say Optimus Prime. I do like Optimus Prime, but I also like Starscream because he's such a douchebag. He's always plotting against Megatron. I don't know why. He's just always plotting. Megatron. There's just something about Starscream I like. Yeah, Riddick. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it wasn't Riddick. It was the first one. Oh yeah, Destiny's here. Okay, cool. All right, so Destiny, you're welcome to join. Let me get the voice chat set up. You're welcome to come and join the chat. By the way, Destiny will be bringing back hopefully his Twitch channel eventually, but there's his Twitch channel. Little plug for Destiny. All right, where do we leave off? The first Transformers movie, I did like it, even though like it's typical Michael Bay explosions and whatnot. It was okay. It was cool to see the Transformers on the big screen. Pitch Black, yes, with Claudia Black was also in that, by the way. She played Erin Soon in Farscape, along with Ben Browder. Do y'all want to guess who my favorite character in Farscape was? Does anyone know? You're very welcome, Destiny. Very, very welcome. The only thing I liked about Revenge of the Fallen was Tony Todd voicing, because Tony Todd's a great actor. Very, very underrated. Love Tony Todd. But the forest fight scene was epic between Optimus and Starscream, Megatron, and that other Decepticon. That was like the best scene in that movie. And then that was it. Dark of the Moon was all right, Cal. I would say it's probably like my second favorite live action. Like Transformers and Dark of the Moon, and then that one scene in Revenge of the Fallen along with Tony Todd voicing the Fallen because he's a great voice actor. And then the other Transformer movies, fuck them. They were garbage. They were hot garbage after that. I hate the direction they went after that. I heard Bumblebee was all right. I just never got a chance to watch Bumblebee. See why Fang Him and Chris Tucker are good stars together? Oh, yeah. Well, aren't they working on a new movie together? Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker? Weren't they going to do a new Rush Hour? Wasn't that the rumor? I think that was the rumor. Okay, we can do a sell now, Destiny. This time, nothing will go wrong. Game. Why did you switch back to my varmint? This game's ticking me off today. All right. Thank you, game. Okay. So I think Destiny's doing something at the moment, so we'll wait. Anyways, where are we at? You can do it! Thanks, Rob Schneider. I mean, Manir. The last night was horrible, though, Destiny. It was horrible. I'm sure it looked really good in IMAX, but story-wise, it was that I hated last night. I hated Age of Extinction. I hate what they do to the Autobots. I hate it. It doesn't even make sense. The Autobots in 3 movies save humanity's ass from the Decepticons, right? And how did humanity thank the Autobots? By hunting them down. But they don't hunt down and kill the Decepticons. They capture them and put them in prison. That makes no freaking sense. I mean, say what you will about the human race, and I do have some issues sometimes, some grievances. But you think in a world where we have the Transformers and the Autobots battling the Decepticons and realizing that this one group of robots is saving our ass over and over again, you think we would be allied with that group, right? Gee, which group of robots do we want to have as friends? The ones that are trying to save humanity or the ones that are trying to kill us? No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wipe out the robots that have saved us, and then we're simply gonna lock up the robots that were trying to kill us and put them in a, I don't know, some sort of cage or some crap. That's stupid. So dumb. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I think a lot of Transformers fans, Cal, were brought aboard for the movies, was because they brought back Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime. That was like the only reason. Oh, I think there's a problem with this. Okay. For some reason, Destiny's still stuck at the butcher's table. Well, once you get out of the butcher's table, we'll start to sell. We'll see. Destiny says, I wasn't going for story, though. I know the visuals are really good, but at the same time, I want it to feel like a Transformers movie. You know, I want it to make sense. And, it just went downhill from there. But that's the problem, though. Those movies were making a lot of money. Therefore, they could have hired the right people to write the scripts for the Transformers movies. That would have made everybody happy. All right, you're welcome to talk. Hello. Or am I in the wrong? Am I in the wrong room? I'm in the wrong room. I'm in the wrong room. Okay, now I'm in the right room. I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. Okay. Pull that down. Okay, Destiny, I'm here. But Randy, I agree. The first Mortal Kombat movie was awesome. Street Fighter movie was garbage. And in all fairness, Mortal Kombat Annihilation was also garbage. It was.
Yes, it was.
So how you doing today, Destiny?
I'm doing good.
Nice. You ready to do a sell?
Yes.
Do you just like standing there staring at Crips? Gazing into his eyes.
Well, I had to go AFK, and I didn't want to pull my catalog out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because sometimes the button doesn't register.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to press down really hard on the D-pad.
Yeah, that does happen. Okay, let's attempt to do a sell, and maybe we'll be lucky this time I won't be dragged across the map by a mod.
Right.
Nobody wants to have you for company, Crips. All right, Brian has a question for everyone, including Destiny. Let's see. You went to see a bad movie because... Would you go see a bad movie because it happens to star your favorite actor or actress? Would you do that? Now, bear in mind, Destiny just confessed to watching last night on IMAX. So that's more than even a regular version of the movie, right? That's even more money. And so you were willing to go watch that. So I look forward to your answer here.
Okay. Well, the way I do it is I kind of wait for the reviews to come out, but nothing spoilery.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the beautiful thing about the modern day. We have the internet where we can go and read not the critic reviews. Screw them. We don't care about their opinion doesn't matter to us. It's other people that actually go watch movies that matter. So yeah, that's how I am because it like going to a movie is like expensive. Like even
Right.
like before the bug, like you had to buy the ticket, right? You had to be there at a certain time, and you also had to buy the concessions, and that's not cheap.
Right. Right.
But I mean, yeah, I will admit there have been some movies that I would go watch with maybe a specific actor or actress in it, whether it was good or bad. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I'm not like that anymore.
Yeah. Plus, I guess it would also depend on who it is exactly.
Yeah. I agree. See, Manir, the Tekken movie was crap. Really? I never watched it.
I never watched it either.
I really wasn't. I mean, I was more of a Mortal Kombat guy anyways. I mean, like, a lot of people I knew loved Street Fighter, but I just never really could get into Street Fighter the way I liked Mortal Kombat.
Right.
And then Tekken was kind of like the lesser of those three. It was like the least popular. There were a few others that came out as well back in the day. There was one where you could play as like different, like either like dinosaurs or ancient primates fighting each other.
I think those called Primal Rage or something.
Yeah, the Primal Rage franchise. Yes, that was interesting, but it was just another fighter game.
Yeah, it's weird that Primal Rage hasn't come back.
Yeah, I'm guessing it might be just like an IP issue, like whoever owns the IP at the moment
just doesn't want to do anything with it. They're just like, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm sure it has to be like a developer or publisher that owns it. Maybe they just don't have any desire at the moment. Because I mean, the appeal was pretty popular in the arcades, but I don't think it was as popular like whenever they ported it to console.
Yeah.
But I also remember one. What was it? The Clay Fighters. I loved Clay Fighters. It was so stupid, but like my favorite was Ichabod Clay. I think mine. That was my favorite one. Let's see. Tank Engine Jr. greeting idiots. I mean that in a respectful way. Yeah. Hello, Tank. How's it going? He's always so nice and friendly. Oh yeah, Killer Instinct. Sure. Yes, Randy. Yes, Killer Instinct.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Shaq Fu as well, of course. Ruben, you have to include Shaq Fu, of course, naturally.
No.
I think I actually played that, but it was just one of those mini clones that came out during the heyday of fighter games.
Oh God.
You know, they were probably making this game, and they wanted to put somebody's face on it. And Shaq was very popular back in the day. And so they're like, hey, Shaq. He's like, hey, how's it going? Like, Shaq, would you like some money? He's like, sure. Like, okay, cool. So that's how it became Shaq Fu.
Yeah. Poor Shaquille O'Neal. They just kept like sticking him in like bad stuff.
I don't think Shaq cares. I think he just liked doing it. He's a pretty nice guy. He's a lot smarter than what people think, because I've watched him in interviews and stuff over the years.
Right.
Like, he used to be on this one show. He would appear on this one morning show called Lex and Terry. I don't know if he still does. But at first, I'm like, that actually is Shaq. And like, I found out, because I used to be like one of the, like, it would be like syndicated on many radio stations across the country. And I happen to be one of the, like, I guess you could say I was one of the board ops, the ones running the show from my particular radio station. And they're like, yeah, that's actually Shaquille O'Neal. He likes to come on the show. I'm like, nice. But he's always been like that, though.
Yeah.
He's freaking hilarious. See, Manir, you like Mortal Kombat? Yeah, Mortal Kombat's easily my favorite. Arclight says Eternal Champions. I've heard about Eternal Champions. I never played it myself, but there's a lot of those fighter clone games.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Yeah. UG Outlaw. What's up, UG? How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Along with everybody else. See, Kari says Primal Rage. Yeah, Primal Rage Kari was fun back in the day. It looked really good in arcade, but the difference is, like, arcade back in the 90s like Mortal Kombat 2 looked great. Mortal Kombat 3 looked great. Primal Rage looked great. But then when they had to port it down to like the Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo,
right,
it didn't look as good. Because you were
Plus on the Super Nintendo, there was like no blood at all.
Actually, that's only true for like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 there was blood, but the first one no blood.
Oh.
Yeah, eventually Nintendo changed their mind about that because I think like the first Mortal Kombat didn't sell very well.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, well, and I think they were convinced by like Ed Boon that, hey, you know, it's part of the reason why people like Mortal Kombat. And they're like, Nintendo's like, oh, okay, well, I guess as long as there's a rating, I guess it's okay.
And that's how the MSRP came to be.
Pretty much. So you like any movie with Will Smith and Angelina Jolie, Brian? Okay, cool. Where do we leave off? Yeah, we're talking about fighting games, Yuji. Like all them different fighting games that came out back in the heyday. Oh yeah, Randy, Virtual Fighter. Yeah, I remember Virtual Fighter. That was in the very early days of the 3Ds, and the 3Ds looked really, really clunky.
Yeah. Which I guess is understandable because it's their first time exploring that.
True. It was interesting when it first started coming out, like Mario 64 and Zelda Ocarina of Time, but you go back and you look at those games and you're like, ugh.
Oh yeah. Plus that's the 90s for you.
Yeah. Let's see, Manir, Nintendo wasn't very big in South Africa like PlayStation and Xbox. I didn't know that. Huh. Fun fact. Yeah, it's the same thing for like Japan. Like Xbox is like non-existence in Japan.
Yeah. Which is funny because I heard Japan currently isn't digging the new PlayStation.
Why not?
I don't know. I just heard that Japan's like not really enjoying it that much.
Wow.
For some reason.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's not really doing too well over there.
Yeah. Huh.
But it's doing really well everywhere else, though.
Yeah, except for people can't get their hands on one. That seems to be the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and it seems to be what was bricking on what Cold War and what Miles Morales. So except for that.
But I think they fixed that already.
Well, that's good. Yuji Outlaw says Samurai Showdown was fun. Yeah, I remember Samurai Showdown. I never got around to play it though. Of course, Rob, you would like DOA. Who doesn't like DOA, right? Oh.
Yeah, even my mom likes it. That's not a joke either.
Wow. See, Brian.
Yeah, I haven't gotten at that.
I was never a pro at Mortal Kombat. I think like Mortal Kombat 2, I put so many quarters in it. I'm sure I was okay at it, but I probably wasn't a pro. I never was, but I liked playing them back in the day.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Randy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Randy. You used to go to the fighting game tournaments, Yuji? Nice. Yeah, I remember my friends and I used to chill around like a Street Fighter 2 or like one of the other ones like Tekken or Primal Rage or like especially Mortal Kombat 2 and 3. And we just take turns like throwing quarters into it. So many quarters were lost. Oh, wow.
I mean, can anyone blame you, really?
Well, mostly it was back when I was in youth league, whenever I was a bowler when I was a kid. It was on Saturdays, right? So I'd go up to the bowling alley and then like either I'd get there a little early because I had to walk there like 2 hours from my house to the bowling alley, then 2 hours back, carrying my bowling bag, by the way. That was great. because there were times when my dad would be working.
Yeah.
And since he was a landscaper and, you know, he was self-employed, you know, there are definitely times he didn't exactly get the weekend off because he had to go work a job. So he wasn't really available for me to take me. So if I couldn't find anyone else to pick me up, then I'd just have to walk myself, which kind of sucked being a kid doing that. But
yeah,
like if I got there a little early, you know, and no one was playing Mortal Kombat 2 or Mortal Kombat 3 at the time, I'd throw in some quarters and play it. Or maybe if Dad said he was gonna pick me up, or if I was waiting for somebody to pick me up afterwards, the same thing. I would be chilling and playing some Mortal Kombat. Let's see, Shadow Gamer. What's up, Shadow? How's it going? Veneer, you only know of Mario because the Mario Kart tricks? Okay. Cool. Well, we made some money, so that's nice. We'll head.
Yep.
Do you have any sales you need to do?
I could check my camp.
Okay. You can. Go ahead. Go do that, and I'll go back to my camp, and if you have a sell, I will assist you. I saw Will went offline. Will, you were welcome to join us, by the way.
Whoa.
Or, I thought Will was on Xbox. I'm
There
confused,
we go.
Will. It's me, a Mario. right, Gary? Yeah. Bytron Samurai Showdown was the shit back on the Neo Geo. Wow. The Neo Geo.
A really obscure reference.
I know, right? Oh, by the way, Tank, I forgot to tell you this. Like with your video. All right. So that thumbnail you made for your video, flying into Mexico, that gave me some Intellivision vibes, dude. Not going to lie. Because it looks like a fucking Intellivision game, your thumbnail. Or, I guess, an Intellivision Atari from back in the day. Speaking of being obscure. But I couldn't, like, he actually, when we were doing the bouncy bridge the other day, Tank actually ended up being tossed, like, way up into the sky. And thrown across to the other side of the map. And he put a clip up on his channel. It is freaking good. I didn't even realize you could get thrown that high in the air. It was freaking crazy.
Yeah.
$5. See, Kari says maybe Nintendo will release a compilation of older Zelda games. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought about getting the Mario one, Kari, but I decided not to. I thought about it. I'm like, you know, I bought the classic Nintendo and the classic Super Nintendo, and I never touch them. So I decided not to even bother. Let's see. I didn't say it was obscure, Bytron. That was Destiny that said it was obscure. Don't blame me.
I just thought because nobody really talks about the Neo Geo anymore.
He's like, the Neo Geo was the most powerful game system back then. Expensive, but not obscure.
Well, maybe back in the day, but nowadays, nobody really cares.
Tank, did we get blessed
I'm not trying to attack it either.
Did we get blessed with another double sell? No, we didn't get a double sell. Yeah, because fun fact on Xbox One, somehow we got to do a double sell. It was insane.
Wow.
Gary, your thoughts on Prison Break? People seem to like the first season, but after the first season, when you already broke out of prison, what's the point? We're gonna put them in another prison. And then they'll have to break out of that one. And then the next season, another prison.
Prison Break.
It's one of those shows that has a good premise, but it's not meant to last forever.
Right. Because they'll just keep doing the same fucking thing over and over.
Yeah. Star Nebula. What's up, Star Nebula? Should I buy the Missouri Foxtrotter? Missouri Foxtrotter is definitely one of my favorite horses in the game, but I also like the Turkmens. And they also added some new Mustangs, like this one, for example. Like the newest Mustangs, if you notice, will have better like cores and stats. than the regular Mustangs, and they're pretty good as well. Yes, Kari, I agree. Kari and I were thinking the same thing. So yeah, this is one of the new Mustangs. This is the buckskin. I think there's 4 new ones. So you just have to be careful because they're not called Super Mustangs. I'll show you real quick while we're waiting on Destiny. We'll go to the stable. But I do love the Foxtrotters. They're great. My favorite breed in the game is probably the Turkmens, but like when it comes to the new horses, the Super Mustangs are pretty good core and stat wise. I guess one of the easy ways I could show you, I'll just show you in the stable. Oh, good. We got a resupply we can do. Once I go in here and I show this off real quick.
Nope, got nothing.
See, shit, I know his comment is not true. Gamers remember it. That's why prices are so high. Not everybody remembers the Neo Geo, though, Biketron. It's just like not everybody remembers
right.
Not everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Same thing that goes for like the Commodore 64 or the Intellivision.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Not everybody remembers, dude. You do, and I'm happy for you.
The only reason I know those exist is because of what's his name?
Which one?
AVGN.
Ah. All right, so right now the good news is all the multi-horses are on sale, including the Missouri Foxtrotters. They're all on sale at the moment. Even like even the gold prices are discounted, so yay. The Mustangs. Okay, so these are the 4 new Mustangs. So ignore these 3. Buckskin, as well as this is probably my favorite. I have this on Xbox with Polygenine, the Black Avero, the Chestnut, the Red Ruin. All these are what we call the Super Mustangs because their cores and stats, as you may notice, are significantly better than the regular Mustangs. And they're all discounted right now. I mean, look at that. I mean, like that one's 14 gold bars, but the Buckskin and the Chestnut and the Red Dune Super Mustangs, $350. This is like one of the best horses in the game now. That's a pretty good deal. Meanwhile, let's look at the Foxtrotters price tags, which range. The fun fact about the Foxtrotters is all their stats and cores are the same. So it doesn't matter. What you're really purchasing is the coat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it really just depends on which coat you like. But I mean, the cores and stats for the Foxtrotter is pretty good too.
Which is something I wish they would do with the roll horses.
Yeah, I agree, but they won't. And the Turkmen, my personal favorite of the breeds, they're pretty good as well. Their prices range, but they're all discounted right now. But once again, it's the same thing as the Foxtrotters. What you're buying is you're buying the coat. Because the stats and the cores on all the Foxtrotters are the same. And at the end of the day, what it really also comes down to is having the right saddle as well as hooded stirrups. So that also will help significantly with your horse. Hopefully that helps anybody that's out there looking for a new horsey. So Destiny, did you have a sale?
Oh, no.
No. Okay, I guess. I guess
I only have 43 goods.
Wow. Well, we can do a resupply, and I may have a moonshine cell we can do as well. Where do we leave off in chat? See, Kari says Neo Geo stuff is big in retro gaming communities, but yeah, they aren't talked outside. Exactly. I mean, it's just like that in television, Commodore 64.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes ArcLight with his what do we call it? His daily ex-wife joke. I wish I did not have to remember my ex-wife. I give that a 2 out of 10 ArcLight. You had a better one the other day on UG. Like, you had a way better one on UG's stream the other day, if I remember correctly. Well, oh, so you're saving your good material for UG. Okay, I see how you are. Or was it Red? Was it Red stream or was it UG stream? I actually laughed when I read that one. But, yeah, that was ArcLight's ex-wife joke of the day.
Oh, my God.
See, Kari says the new multi-class horse coats are better looking than all the coats. Yeah. Yeah, the roll. I agree with Destiny. That's something I complained about a while back was the way the roll horses are set up.
Yeah.
It's such BS.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt Rockstar will go back and change it or tweak it. I wish they would, but they won't. Some superior quality stew.
Mask worn is a daily, but shouldn't I already get it since I'm wearing a mask right now?
Unfortunately, you have to take it off and put it back on. So yeah, that's the way the game is. Is there any other daily I want to do real quick before? I think that's it. So we'll do a resupply, then we'll go look, and by then I should have a moonshine cell for us to do. Then I'll probably be it for the day. See, Manir says I still have the horse they give you for free from the beginning. Well, that's fine, Manir. Do you have like a really good saddle for it? Like if you're looking for a saddle, this is what I recommend. Like this, like the Nacogdoches, which there's different like variations to choose from when it comes to the Nacogdoches, so that's good. Plus, eventually once you get to the hooded stirrups, yeah, I know the hooded stirrups are fugly, but they are stat-wise, they are the best stirrups. I wish we could customize them though. Batshade. I am using one of the Super Mustangs at the moment, the Buckskin. Got any puns? If I do, I will intend them to be used at an hour of my choosing, Gary. Maryland boy, as the article called Verge says, there'll be Series X PS5 available at 3 p.m. today. Central Time? Oh,
3 p.m.
Oh, look at the time. I gotta go.
Yeah, it's like 3:38 right now.
Well, I mean, that's the problem, though. I mean,
damn it. And you never know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's already happened, Maryland boy. If it's Eastern time, like where was it? Where was it available at? Like, I know that GameStop was supposed to have like some new bundles, but I looked and I couldn't see jack squat.
Probably best not to buy from GameStop anyways.
Yeah, I try to avoid GameStop these days. They've disappointed me one too many times. Oh, Walmart? Yeah, I don't want to go to Walmart.
Yeah, I don't want to go to Walmart either.
It's probably too late anyways, Maryland boy.
Oh my god. Just please release enough already. This is fucking ridiculous.
Well, I know, but the problem is they have to build them, and then they have to ship them across the world, so it takes a quick minute. They say that by April it'll no longer be a problem. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see, Biketron says in retro circles, definitely I was saying that the Neo Geo isn't that obscure to the general public. Well, I mean, I was aware of the Neo Geo. I never played on a Neo Geo before.
Yeah.
But there's definitely plenty of gamers these days that would probably be like, what?
Right.
All right. Where
They're like, what? A Neo what?
Hey. You need to go find yourself a fast travel post Destiny.
The nearest one is Manzanita Post.
Oh.
For some reason.
Well, you couldn't use Armadillo?
It's not appearing at Armadillo.
Oh.
I guess I could try McFarland's Ranch. That's closer.
Yeah, McFarland's the closest. You don't have you don't have the fast travel for your wilderness camp yet?
No, I didn't buy the Wilderness Camp on PC yet.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, Manir says I can't wait to get a Series S or I would wait and save your money for an X.
Yeah. And I can't wait to get a PS5.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get both, but right now, if I had to pick one, I'd go with a PS5 because at the moment I'm forced to use my PS4 because the PS4 Potato, well, rip. Bama! Right. What's up, Bama 56? Super Mustang is beautiful, just wish they weren't so... I mean, well, it's obviously small for a reason. It's not the small... It's not as small as an Arabian. And I think it is bigger than a Nakota. But it's still right. Bike Trial, we all know that GameStop's your favorite place to shop.
Oh my god.
You're so funny, Biketron. Yeah.
Wait, are you actually serious?
No. No. I mean, have I had to purchase from GameStop before? Yes, but it's not like I'm like, yes, I can't wait to go to the GameStop and buy something from there. It's like, no,
I'll just go to a different store.
Yeah, I mean,
like Target or Best Buy or something like that.
I mean, I'm not. I don't hate GameStop. I will go wherever I can get it. Right? Like I've pre-ordered from GameStop before. I've pre-ordered from Best Buy before. I've pre-ordered from Amazon before. When it comes to certain things, it's just wherever I can get it the quickest and most convenient is where I'm going.
Yeah.
So, if I have to get a PS5 and an Xbox Series X through GameStop, then so be it. So, I mean,
I'm really just waiting till they're fucking in stores because I'm just done with fucking online.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point in fucking fighting these idiots with bots.
Yeah.
If this is just going to continue happening, might as well just wait to pick it up at the store.
Yeah. Eventually it'll. I think they're actually taking steps to counter the bots now, so that's a positive.
Yeah, but the problem is you don't know exactly when they drop.
Yeah. That is true. Tank says, I know a tip to get the next gen console. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Breaking the law is a really good idea, Tank. That's a very smooth brain idea.
What law does he want to break exactly?
The one called home invasion and like breaking into
breaking into someone's house and stealing
Tank,
one.
My advice is
not a good idea, dude.
Never do that, especially in like one of the southern states where there's a lot more gun owners. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't.
And also where the cops are more
yeah. Well,
they're tough, I guess.
They're like that. I don't know the
right word.
I think in almost all the states they don't take kindly to people that break the law, especially home invaders, or burglars or robbers or whatever you wish.
Right, because that's what they're supposed to stop, apparently.
Yeah. See, Kari could always quit being a streamer and get a job at GameStop. Wow.
I'm not sure you want to do that.
Yeah, Gary. Home invasion and theft does not seem like a good idea. But I think Tank my advice is don't listen to Tank when it comes to this topic.
Just wait till they're in stores at normal price. Exactly. Save up for it, and then there you go. Even if you have to wait a while longer, just do it.
Yeah, just be patient. Be patient.
Right.
Arclight says don't break the law because in prison they don't have brownies or cake. Well, that's the least of your problems when you're in prison.
Right.
But anyways, Arclight. I don't even want to go there. But Kari, why would I quit being a streamer? And why would I do that?
Right. You'll just basically make the same like wage at GameStop that you make from YouTube.
Probably, yeah, because basically this is equivalent on good months, part-time money.
Right.
But yeah, I'd rather just do this.
Get a real job.
No, what's a real job? I don't understand. Real jobs? What?
A real job, you know, one where you make actual decent money.
Oh. Let's see. Tank, GB is fake news. I have big brain tricks. Listen to me. Are you gonna bell? Are you gonna bell anybody out that listens to you? Or worse?
Probably not.
You gonna pay the funeral costs?
Oh my god.
You know, some dude's getting impeached again for something very similar, allegedly. Whether or not you wish to blame him or simply just blame those responsible, that's your opinion. And, you know, I think that's as far as we can go with that one. Do I think that a person that's no longer president should be impeached? No, because he's no longer president.
So what's the point?
Well, it's politics. That's, you know, that's just the way they are. That's why
right, I forgot. Politics is terrible.
It is. I hate it. It's all these people are like, oh, you have to pick a side, you know. And I'm like, well, I don't like either one of you.
Right, and every year it's the same fucking guy, basically.
Mm.
It's just on the outside they seem different.
Yeah. Well, there's
but they're basically the same person.
Well, there's definitely sub-factions. But at the end of the day, unfortunately, you will always see them vote in unison based on party lines, with a few exceptions. But
right.
You'll see Rob, we go out and sit in the tree stands for hours to kill something. Don't threaten us with a good time. Okay, Rob.
Oh.
Kari says it's always had to getting a hold of a system when they first come out. You're very true. And I agree with you, Kari. And that's one reason why most of the time I hold off. But in this case, like since my PS4 Pro Tato is crap, that's one reason why I would like to get a PS5. It's not because I really, really want one. I feel like I kind of sort of need one. But
yeah, plus what's the point of getting a PS4 now if there's a PS5 out?
Yeah, exactly.
And you can basically play the same game on the PS5.
Yeah. All right. We're going to mosey over to the shack. I think we might have
oh my god.
A moonshine cell.
Enough with this.
What happened?
Just the fucking player bounty invites.
Yeah, I was whining about that earlier. Of course,
I was like, stop. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, especially since it seems...
It's not even good money either.
I know. That's what I don't understand. Like, it was completely unnecessary to add that as an additional perk to being a prestigious bounty hunter. Because when you think of prestigious, right, you think you're going to the next level. Like, higher bounties. You know, higher risk, higher reward. Like, the OG bounty license, you eventually are able to go after, like, rank 20, like player bounties with like $20+ price tags on their head. It just feels like another excuse for Rockstar to like encourage players to go after each other. But according to Rockstar, nobody likes a griefer.
When you add in the griefing features, you dumbasses.
So annoying.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
Let's see, Bytron says, running through someone's house for an Xbox or PS5. Might want to be careful. You may catch some lead doing that. Yeah, a little vitamin lead, or it's quite contagious. My advice is don't break the law. Even for a PS5 or Xbox Series X.
Worst case is you do survive the lead, but the shrapnel will also kill you.
Well, not best case scenario, you get away with it. But that's like that's the percentage of that happening is very, very low, especially in this modern age where people have cameras and stuff and fingerprints, so they could always run in, and if you're dumb enough to not wear gloves, you'll make a mistake. Like, we have skin fall off, we have hair fall off. If they really want to, they could grab your DNA. So no matter how hard you are.
That's why. That's why you gotta install like fucking metal walls and shit.
Yeah. So my advice is don't break the law. I don't want to listen. Bon voyage as we go to do a sell for Bert because I need the XP. That's the only reason why I'm doing it.
God damn it.
I mean, that's all I had, and it was like 90 minutes till the next one. I'm like, I'm not sitting around for 90 minutes. Forget it. Besides,
the stream will be over by 90 minutes, probably.
No, I'll be over in about 9 minutes. Because we're going to be back on PC tomorrow anyway, so. But, well, it looks like we'll be not doing the sell because infinite loading screen issues.
Well, I'm able to sell it.
Okay, well, you can sell it. I'll just chill. After the sell. After the sell.
I was wondering why it put me on the wagon instead.
Yeah, we're doing great, Manera. We got an infinite loading screen. It's great. It's fantastic. But don't worry, Destiny has this. Worst case, Destiny, if you end up in a spot of bother, just close the app and we can try it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Either way. But let's see. Tank says, "Don't worry, guys. I played the Cayo Perico heist. I know what I'm doing."
Oh my god!
Wow.
But that was a video game.
Yeah.
This isn't real life. It's a video game.
Yeah, I don't think Tank will agree of your logic there. That's Tank, though. See, Gary says, "See, I know how to get the next gen console. Go do the default dance in front of the employees." Okay.
I think what will happen is they'll laugh at you.
Yeah, they're all gonna laugh at you. Don't do it. They're all gonna laugh at you.
It'll be really embarrassing, actually. Oh my god.
See, Sinister, what's up, Sinister? We're just about to wrap up. Infinite loading screen issue for the moonshine cell to Bert. So it's like insult. What? It's insult to injury.
What the fuck? I stopped.
Oh, they're screwing you. Oh, I mean, worst case.
I stopped. You fucking morons! I stopped.
Well,
how blind are you?
Well, worst case, just close it out. We can do it tomorrow. So insult to injury.
Yeah. Goddamn fucking revenue agents.
Of course.
I stopped though. And I took my mask off. What more do you want?
Well, they're assholes. What do you expect? So, I had to sell to Bert Higgins because he was the only option. And then I had to listen to Marcel. And then infinite loading screen. Great. And then Destiny gets jumped by revenue agents. Great way to wrap up the stream today.
Yeah.
Wow, Sinister, I just wanted to get the sell done.
Yeah.
And I just thought, you know what, screw it. I'll just sell to Bert, get the XP.
Mm-hmm.
But, Destiny, if you lose too many bottles, just close out.
I don't lose too many.
Okay. That's fun. All right. Okay, so, but at least it brings me back into the stupid game.
Oh, my God.
Okay, well, at least it did that. But thank you, Destiny. So, I mean,
you're welcome.
It was some XP. And it was some money.
Yeah.
So, that's better than nothing.
Wasn't that much.
Yeah. So, Destiny, when are you planning on making your triumphant return to Twitch? One day?
It's hard to say when exactly, but in due time.
Ah. Okay. Well,
in due time.
In case you are curious, there's Destiny's Twitch channel.
Yep.
I'm gonna flavor real quick, Destiny, and then I'm bouncing. But we will be back tomorrow on PC. So Evergreen again. Okay, fine. I think part of the problem is I need to get items that are 3-star, not 2-star for the flavor. That would make sense.
Yeah.
But it was fun as always, Destiny. I will catch you later.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so sell is complete. Thanks again to Destiny for helping me out with some sells, resupplies, and hanging out with us today. And we'll be back on PC one more time tomorrow, working on finishing Outlaw Pass. Well, yeah, the Outlaw Pass 4 for Emmett. We're still a long ways off. I think we were 50-something in rank. And I'm also trying to get his bounty maxed out. So we'll be back on PC tomorrow. And then Saturday, PS4 as usual. Sunday, Xbox. Next Thursday, however, I'm doing something a little different next Thursday. We're going to move the Xbox stream, Tank and others, to Thursday. And that may not work for some of you, but since the 31st falls on a Sunday, I want to do my fundraiser stream for World Central Kitchen on the 31st, on that Sunday. And I think I'm going to do Red Dead Revolver on the 31st. So that's going to be the fundraiser stream. So we'll still do an Xbox stream, but I'm going to move it to a week from today. This coming Wednesday will be our poker stream. So we have a poker stream also coming up on Wednesday. And then I guess Monday I'll have another video. And then Tuesday, a Newswire video. By the way, the Newswire video for this week is already up on the channel. Feel free and check it out if you get a chance. Before we go, let me say goodbye to some of you. Once again, Destiny Fox, thanks for being with us today. Gary Manier, along with Arclight, Sinister, Tank Engine Jr., Biketron, along with Kari. By the way, thanks again, Kari, for becoming our newest mod. Who else was here today? Rob was here, along with Bama56, Maryland Boy. I see Bat Shade. I see Star Nebula. Shadow Gamer. Randy, along with UG Outlaw. Brian. And Ruben was here earlier. Who else hung out? Destiny Fox. I mentioned Destiny Fox already. Cal was here. So thanks for being here, Cal. White Fang was here. Seth King was here. Caleb was here. A lot of you I haven't seen in a while. So that was cool that I had some familiar faces stop by. So who were some others that stopped by earlier? Will was here earlier. Will, you were welcome to play with us. I don't know if you're on Xbox or PC, but you're welcome to play with us, of course. John Law was here. Cookie was here. Super Psycho was here. Catchavelli was here. Russ was here, along with, let's see, who else stopped by? Let's see, Miguel was here. I'm just scrolling backwards in time. Blue Nova Corgi, Niles, Daz was here. Good to see Daz again. And we had a few others that stopped by as well. So it was cool seeing all of you that made it by today. So, yeah, that was fun. But anyways, I hope you all have a great Thursday or Friday, depending on where you are in the world. And on your way out the door, if you could leave a like, that would be very appreciated and very helpful indeed. And I'll be back tomorrow for more Red Dead Online on the PC. If you're new to the channel, I stream and cover Red Dead Online. We also play a few other games here and there. You're welcome to subscribe to be notified about future streams and content. Ring the bell. Several people were complaining about that earlier, but that's YouTube for you. Sometimes the notification bell works, sometimes it doesn't. But I also post my streams and content at the Facebook, the Twitter. Well, I still have a Facebook and Twitter before they deplatform me, which eventually will happen. It'll happen to everybody. But you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, because that's where I also, I'll post links to my Twitter, to my Facebook, my Twitter, over in the About section, along with the Instagram, the Discord. It's all there in the About section of the channel. And I always post my streams and content via Twitter, Facebook, as well as the socials. I'm just confusing myself. I apologize. But, as always, from the bottom of my heart, from me to each and every one of you cowgirls, cowboys, cowpokes out there, as always,